What up, sire? What up, man?
You're going down.
I've been going through some shit, dog. I'll put it to you that way. The last few days have been rough. Yeah, Tally, it's been a couple days, man. Yo, what up, Godsend? What's going on, guys? I won't give up, senpai. I appreciate you. Thank you, Godsend. Pray blessings to you, my brother. Yo, what up, Cash Money? Yeah, sorry about the last few nights, guys. The work was really kind of sucked this weekend, not gonna lie. Yo, Palkaba, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you, my boy. What up, guys? Mr. Brightside. No, yeah, just work shit, guys. That's all it was. Just kept me, my commute was a lot longer than it normally is, and so I was getting home like super late, and I was just not feeling it. Yeah, no, I think this coming weekend I won't be sent so far away like I was this week. Appreciate you guys hopping in. It's nice to see you guys again. Yo, Belisare, we have a full. Actually, that's a good question, Belisare. Let's go ahead and check. I'm pretty sure we have an entire level to grind tonight, guys. It's gonna be like a 4-hour stream because I want to get 77 tonight.
Oh man, I'm really off today.
Yo, Alex, let's go. Down for the chill sets, dog. Yeah, we got a full level. We're doing a full level tonight. So 4 hours at least. What up, Cameron? Let's get it. 4 hours ain't shit. I got it. No, I beat him. I beat him, Brightside. So I could end the fight and check my status. Yeah, you know exactly, Trash Panda. That's what it is. What it is. Like I could have pushed myself and then streamed those nights. It just was it was gonna affect my sleep. I don't want to be driving, and I didn't want to be driving an hour-long commute on like 3 hours of sleep and then crash, you know, or something stupid like that. It was just like, nah, fuck that. Not gonna risk it. Oh, hi, Lonnie. We will definitely be playing after the grind. Absolutely. Yo, Sphinx, what up, my boy? Evan, what's going on, guys? How is everyone doing? Been a couple days. Brightside says, bro, I'm mad. Some other guy is now popping up my feed. Yo, that's Calvinfornia, Brightside. Honestly, I like to watch his streams when he's doing his thing. Dude, Evan, I don't have any, no audio, not a nothing. Sire, why are you laying on your floor, dog? You all right? Oh, Sphinx, man, my day was long, brother. Just like, it sucks because like the commute this entire weekend was an hour, so even my work shift was already 13 hours, but extend that to 15 hours because it takes me an hour to get to work and it takes me an hour to get home. Cameron says, gonna keep strolling, but I'll see you in another couple days. Good luck. I appreciate you, Cameron. Hero, I was already insane to begin with. Yo, Johnny, thank you for the 6 GGs. Gang, 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 gang. Johnny, thank you for the 6 lightning bolts. I appreciate you, Johnny. What up, brother? Goober, level cap is 100. I'm back. Bliss says, I saw the great Val. That's not great. Don't say that, Bliss. Calvinfornia is what's up. He's a good guy. I like watching his stream. Yo, what up, Terex? No, you're good, Terex. I actually haven't streamed the last 2 days, brother. So you didn't miss anything. Michael, what happens at level 100 is the game becomes comically easy. It's like stupid easy. So it'll be funny to like watch me destroy the game. Vidal, yes, we are officially past the halfway point. Yeah, Sphinx, Calvin's a shit, man. I love that guy. Brightside, I'm in Texas, brother. Tronzilla says, what's the game? Oh, dude, Tronzilla, it's gonna be a joke. It's gonna be a cakewalk. Can't wait. Yo, like a beast, wooden rock. Joey, what's going on, guys? Everybody's pulling up. XCX, I don't know what is that Spanish? I don't know any Spanish. Yo, what up, Joe? I never had a mind to begin with, dog. Yeah, I can't wait for that Joey to like put all the bosses out of their misery. You know what, like a beast, it's been chatting with you guys that got me this far. What up, a little surfer Kiru? What's going on? Power says, I just don't understand why you torment yourself in this way, because it hurts so good, Power. Joey says, I couldn't do this for more than 20 minutes. Logan, all you do is press A. As long as you have the ability equipped and you're a distance away from the enemy, you just hit A. No, you're good, Wooden. I didn't stream for the I didn't stream for the last 2 days. Also, Joe, I don't have any kids, so I'm good on that. Woo! Alex says, is it the same amount of XP per level? It's pretty much plateaued, Alex. I don't know when that's gonna stop, but it's been 18k for a long time. Tarek says, been watching so much Dragon Ball, I saw a flaw that Toriyama screwed up on, which made me think on why he did it. What was the flaw? Dylan says, never gonna get that max. I am Dylan. I am gonna get that max. Zilvan, yes, this is the Steam port. It's the official Steam port on PC. Dude, I think Sephiroth should be pretty easy like a beast, because I think I'm gonna get Ultima Weapon on that same grind. Yo, Randy, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Tyler, thank you for the 2 donuts. Donuts. Randy, what's up, brother? Sphinx says, if he's on crits, Seth is still going to be a problem. Yeah, it's going to be tough no matter what, but I think with Ultima Weapon I can do it. Dylan says, I got drunk at least 3 times since I seen you at level 67. Let's go! I appreciate the donuts, Tyler. Cloud, my boy, what up? Yo, Sire, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Randy, thank you for the 20 GGs. Gang 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 gang. I think that was over 20. Gang gang. Dylan, thank you for the 11 roses. 11 roses from Dylan. Yo, what up, Logan Pollock? We on that grind. Hey, yeah, I know, Joey. I've heard that anything revolving around Ultima Weapon is going to be a crazy grind. Let's call the guys and get donuts. Wooden says, I've been seeing other people copying you, bro. It seems that way to me. I'm happy. I'm excited for them. Honestly, I'm excited to see them running the grind. This is a crazy challenge, man. Nick, I picked all the bottom options, which lets you start at the dead of night. Yo, Lobo, what's up, Lobo? Lobo says, good to see you back, my guy, and good to hear that you're not pushing yourself too hard. Don't burn out on everything or go so hard that you wind up sick. Friend of mine is on day 31 on his subathon and is looking a bit worse for wear. 31 is crazy. Doc, what up? Master Shaky says, I want to get into Kingdom Hearts. I know there's a lot, but can I play Kingdom? Yes, Master. Please play Kingdom Hearts 1 first. I think everyone could agree with me when I say that Kingdom Hearts 1 is a perfect place to start. Digimon says, just ended Pokemon Emerald Oak Challenge. This looks harder. What's the Oak Challenge? The Bright Side says, Chris, do you think there's a world record for this? I do think so. I don't know it, though. It's probably... I think that it's definitely like, what's it called? It's gonna be, I'm not gonna be anywhere near that fast probably. Joe says the Adderall grind. Yo, what up, Doc? I appreciate you lurking, dog. Tarek's in reference to the error that he saw Toriyama make. Tarek says Goku's power level was over 1,000 at the end of Dragon Ball, but at the start of Dragon Ball Z, Reddit says his power level was under 400. Which made me ask why. He should have had a power level at least 1,500 after 5 years. I didn't know they mentioned Goku's power level. I didn't know there was a confirmed power level for Goku at the end of Dragon Ball. Lobo says, I will say that having to invert my sleep schedule is 8 kinds of sucktacular. Getting on that grave. Ooh, W Graveyard. I did like Graveyard Shift when I did work it. It just takes a bit of getting used to. Leo, my boy, what up, Leo? I'm so happy everyone's here for the Night Owl stream. Let's go. Anime Matthew's even here, dog. What's up, Anime Matthew? What is going on between Leo, or between Sire and Mr. Brightside? What's happening here? Merrick says, I've been seeing you do this for maybe a week. Your dedication is insane. I'm insane, Merrick. I'm crazy. Yo, Reb, thank you for the heart. I love you. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Prideful Leo says, I think it was confirmed, but still considered theoretical. To which Tarek says, Toriyama stated it in an interview a long time ago, but he never fixed it. Bro, he didn't give a shit, honestly. He just made that shit up on a whim. King Arthur, my boy. What's up, King? Lord Marquitos, sorry for the long response. Lord Marquitos will be reaching 100 probably at the end of May or the beginning of June. Diego, FF9 rope jump minigame is the most difficult challenge. I've never played FF9. I wish I had a point of reference for myself. Okay, Digimon says Oak Challenge is about catching and evolving every single possible Pokemon before. Oh, I've heard about that one. I've heard of that one. Anime's been playing Wizard 101. Let's go. King Arthur, you're W homie. That's what you are. Roland, we're at 4 hours per level. Yo, what up, Rep? Appreciate that gift, dog. Blair says, what's your opinion on Kingdom Hearts 3? I like Kingdom Hearts 3, Blair. I think it's a fun game. I think it just doesn't hold a candle to 1 and 2, but I enjoyed it. Prideful Leo says level 70, and I'm gonna grind to level 77 tonight. Prideful, for sure. I don't give a shit what it takes. We're getting 77 tonight. Merlin, I appreciate you on the double comments, dog. Hell yeah. Sire, thank you for the bouquet of roses. 12 roses. Loyal to a certain... Oh, bro, you gotta go give California some love, Mr. Brightside. I promise he's doing this shit. He's got it down. I believe in him. Kingdom Hearts is better than Final Fantasy. Lou, what up, my bro? Jakey Poo, what's going on, guys? Even Sphinx agrees Kingdom Hearts is better than Final Fantasy. Oh man. Well, did I? A bouquet. It's a 12 roses. That's a bouquet to me. Snail, absolutely. I'm gonna crush this game. Blair says, I like Kingdom Hearts 3. I wish the DLC. What sucks, Blair, is I never played Remind. I feel like I'm missing out on so much. Tarek says, when Goku arrived on Earth, his power level was 5, and he was only an infant, so after 18 years, it should have skyrocketed, especially after all those tough fights, and he nearly died a few times. Lobo says, Melly went for 500 days for her most recent subathon, officially the 4th longest subathon ever on Twitch. That's a lot of subs, dude. It had to have been worth it. Blair, yes, Titus gives you a consistent 4 tech points, where with everyone else you get 2 and then you get 4 occasionally. No, yeah, Mr. Brightside, I give you that. If you grew up with Kingdom Hearts, then I'll totally give you that, honestly. Oh, and your brother never let you play Final Fantasy. Sokka, Night Owl stream, Sokka. Sphinx says, I give Final Fantasy 10 and 15, but Kingdom Hearts is a better franchise. Man, even that one's tough for me to agree with, Sphinx. Anime, Matthew says, I would easily give KH2 in the RPG scene, easily. But it's more action-adventure than RPG. Silver, what's up, Silver? Mr. Brightside says, I'm in love with Aqua. That's valid. That's valid. Jason, yes, we will be... No, you're good, Jason. Don't even worry about the repetitiveness. We will be streaming after 100, yes. King Arthur says, how's it going, Leo, man? I followed DS over here to you getting some sleep. Yo! Guys, get some sleep. I know it's a Night Owl stream, guys. I appreciate you. Says, we don't stop until 100. We won't stop. Shen the Crane says, can you leave this fight and keep your levels and save? Yes, absolutely. Anytime I want. Yo, Miss John Viveros, what's going on, guys? I mean, I don't blame anybody for thinking that Kingdom Hearts is better than Final Fantasy. It's just subjectively, for me, it's not like that. Yo, David, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. King Arthur says, Dios, I followed you. This is King Arthur. I see your username, dog. I appreciate you. Go get some sleep, man. Thank you so much for the double follow, dog. I really appreciate you. Prideful, go get some sleep, guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Big time. Jason, my favorite straw hat is... anytime somebody mentions my favorite straw hat, I don't care how many times I gotta do it. I'm always pulling out my boy. Post it up here with me. Forever, forever, ever. All right next to me. Yo, Bambino, I appreciate you, dog. Athens says this game looks so repetitive. You know, Athens, please don't take my gameplay as a... yo, Leo, thank you for the repost, by the way. I appreciate you. Athens, please don't take my gameplay as evidence as to how the game is, please. She Loves Mikey, you're never intended to get this high of a level at this part of the game. That's why it takes so long. It's stupid that I'm here, honestly. John, we will be speedrunning it and doing full playthroughs. We're gonna do multiple playthroughs after 100. Yo, dreaming of sleep, what up? King Arthur, thank you for the heart, I love you. Leo says, I'm heading to bed now. Much love, big homie. Appreciate you, dog. Bambino, yes, right. Bambino right here, DE0S10. Both platforms that you see there. Evil or B. Leo X Dio stream when? Dude, what should we gotta figure something out, Leo. We gotta play something together. Man, I wonder what we should do. We'll figure it out, dog. I'll talk more about it. Athens says I'm probably just uncultured. No, this is a crazy grind, Athens. Please don't please don't take this as evidence of what Kingdom Hearts is like. Also, B, Evil or B, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Dill Nicky, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. I appreciate you guys. Bambino, yes. Oh, okay, I see your other message. We're good. Do a prideful Leo X Dio crossover would be fire, honestly. Blair, I have both Remake and Rebirth, but they're sitting on my desktop right now. I've never opened them. I don't know why. Sizz, Riku only gives you 2 tech points per parry. Yo, MB, what up? Sizz, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Rep, thank you for the go popular. Dill Nicky with the let him cook. What up? I appreciate you guys. Adam Ramirez says, damn, still 76. No, Adam, I haven't streamed the last 2 days. That's what happened. David, we will be streaming speed runs and 100% trophy hunting playthroughs after 100. Lobo says, pretty sure that if Zach or Jimmy offered me $600 a day to just stream for 15 hours each day, I'd be taking advantage of that for as long as I could reasonably go. Most people probably would, if I'm being honest. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Anime says, can't lie, gang, my bet's calling my name, but I wish you well. And Matthew, go get some sleep, dog. I appreciate you stopping by, saying what's up. Adam, yes, you were like definitely not supposed to be here at this level, Adam. Sizz, this is PC. This is the official Steam port. Also, Sizz, I appreciate that compliment, dog. Thank you. Tristan, what up, bro? We're past the halfway point. Yo, Sire with the La Rosa. Let's go. How should I comment on that? How do I compliment a rose in Spanish? I guess La Rosa, right? Jason says, you caught up on One Piece and current thoughts? Dude, Jason, this latest chapter, man, is... Bro. That latest chapter that happened, man, I don't even know. I'm tripping about that. I won't say anything out loud, but you know what I'm talking about. Yo, Fansbear! What's up, dog? You're here. You tuned in for the Night Owl stream. I appreciate the shares. And thank you for the heart. I love you. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Yo, shout outs to Fansbear, my boy. I'll let you know, Arthur. I appreciate you. We'll work on that. We'll work on that collab stream for sure. Adam says, you can do this, bro. I have faith. I tune in every while to watch you hit 100. It's gonna be awesome, Adam. I can't wait for that. Oh, Rudy Senpai. It's Rudy Senpai. That's so good to see you, dog. Dude, Rudy, I couldn't go to Spice Station today, dog. It's closed on Sundays. I'm pissed. Fucking Spice. I was looking forward to Spice Station today. Dill Nicky says, proud of you, bro. Been watching for a while now. Your dedication is admirable. Keep it up. Bro, I'm on it, bro. Una Rosa. There you go. That works. Fansbear with the 50. Go popular. Yeah. Pretend that's like paparazzi flashing the camera at me. Ben Ofori, we are going to be doing a 4-hour stream tonight. We're not going to stop until we hit 77. I need to catch up since I haven't streamed the last 2 days. Oh, there you go. Lobo says, es una rosa buena, mijo. That's a good one. That's a good one. In Spanish, the adjective comes after the noun, so you have to parse it as it's a rose good. Yep, that's right. Jason says, I got you. It's awesome to find a Kingdom Hearts fan and a One Piece fan. Wish nothing but the best for you. Dog, Jason, I really appreciate you. Big time. Sire with the 2 rosas. Es dos rosas. Bueno. Rudy says, yeah, they close on Sundays, man. That's why I said go Saturday. I didn't even think about it, dog. Oh well, next time. Yo, Sid, what up? We need like 996,000 EXP or something like that. Bambino, I'm sorry, dog. I appreciate you for the double follow, though. Thank you, Bambino. Double follow. Eviler B says, I'm currently farming for the perfect antagonist. Perfect antagonist in Borderlands 2. Can you explain that more, Eviler B? What does that mean? Sphinx says, I think you should get a soundboard. Honestly. Hibbo says, why, bro? Hibbo, we're trying to get that max level, dog. Mouth soundboard is peak. I'm working on it, bro. Every day. Yo, Crab Rangoon, I am hungry just seeing your name, dog. Crab Rangoon sounds fire. Toxic Outlaw says, I see that straw hat flag. I have the whole crew and the Jolly Roger tatted on my arm. Bro, Toxic, that's fire, dog. That's awesome. Sizz says, I wish you could get more EXP from this. So, Sizz, I will will get more EXP from this once I hit level 81. I'll get another ability called Tech Boost 2. It will allow me to get 6 experience points per parry. Jason says, DM me or Cash App, would love to buy you a drink. Jason, I appreciate you, dog. Honestly, I might have to take you up on that. I would love to take you up on that offer. I will make sure to DM you. It's funny that you say that, Jason, because I'm actually going out of town tomorrow and Tuesday. Sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm sorry. 2 more days without stream, but it's because of my brother's birthday. We're gonna go to San Antonio. We're gonna go. I've been before, but he's never been. We're going to Fogo de Chao. I don't know if you guys have anyone in the chat been to Fogo de Chao before. It's fucking fire. It's a really good Brazilian steakhouse. And so we'll be enjoying that and then visiting my grandma. TikToker says, when will you level up? It's going to be about 4 hours, TikToker. Alex says, I just started replaying this game for the first time because of your stream. Let's go, Alex! Kingdom Hearts replay! Let's go! Dev, we are trying to get level 100. Sizz, playing this on your projector would be fire! That's a great idea. Bambino says, did you pick the higher EXP at higher levels? Yes, I did. Dead of Night, specifically. Rudy says, stream IRL. Honestly, like, just fucking turn on the stream when I'm in the car. Ben Ofori says, I love there. I go pretty often. What state are you in? I'm in Texas, so we're going to the San Antonio North location. I think it's a nationwide steakhouse at this point. Yo, Dev, been there in Philly. Let's go. Crab Rangoon says, I just came back from San Antonio for my cousin's bachelor. Ooh, did you guys go to the Riverwalk? Fuck. Sphinx says, you have your own life, gang. Spend time with the fam. Thank you, Sphinx. I appreciate you. It's the climb. Carlos says, you tired? Your eyes are barely open. I lived in Laredo, south of San Antonio. Carlos, I'm just off of a a 13-hour shift, man. It's my Friday too, so it's Bill's back-to-back 13-hour shifts, so it's like it was rough. Yo, sis, DM me your stuff, man. If I might be able to follow you. I don't have a Kick account, but I'll see what I can do to get you a follow, dog. Rudy says, I was thinking about going to Fogo de Chao for my birthday in July. Go, Rudy, you gotta do it, dog. Uberfin says, is this a speed run or just to do it? It's just for the challenge, Uber. We're just doing it to do it. Alex says this game is so much harder than I remember as a kid. Ooh, Alex, did you start on Pride mode? Alien convict, my boy. You know what? Let's just do a Riku break just because you popped your head in, Alien. Just for you, dog.
Oh, man. I'm really off.
Riverwalk is awesome vibes, Crab. Lobo says, antagonist shield in Borderlands 2 deflects incoming projectiles and launches weakening projectiles on anyone that shoots you. Oh, it's from Tiny Tina's. That's why I'm not familiar with it. Lobo says, it's not my personal favorite thing from that game, which is actually the Unkempt Herald. Specifically the double penetrating Unkempt Herald, because it's a pistol that shoots bullets that split into a fan pattern that also explode. But yeah, it's a Torque gun. Okay, that makes sense. That sounds like a crazy weapon. Sis, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Much blessings to you as well. AJ, it takes about 2 months doing this method. It takes about 2 months to get, for me, at the pace I'm going, to get to 100. Yo, Alien. Damn, I took one hit, bro. I was hoping to do a no-hitter. Fuck. Caleb, my green goblin. What up, bro? Sis says you got a great personality. You're gonna go far. Sis, I appreciate you so much for that comment, dog. I'm trying to lock in here. I'm trying to have great streams every time. We got the Zen vibes, bro. The Zen vibes. Caleb, we're gonna hit level 77 tonight. It's gonna take us about 4 hours, but I'm not stopping till 77. I don't care how late. I don't care how late / early it is. We're doing it. Alien says, I just watched a dude finish his first playthrough. I had to guide him through the boss fight. Oh, in Kingdom Hearts? Danny says, if I gave you $17.50 to never stream again, Danny, thank you for the rose. 1 rose from Danny. Also, that's definitely not enough for me to quit streaming. Not at all. If I sell you 4,000, will you start over? No, you know we can't do that. We can't do that, Danny. Thank you for the 4 roses, by the way. 4 roses. I'm not letting everybody down, Danny. We're locked in. We're doing this to the end. Dev says you have a soothing voice. I appreciate you for that, man. I honestly hate the way my voice sounds, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Danny says you're kidding yourself. I'm serious. I believe that you're serious, and I'm also serious that I'm not stopping. I appreciate your offer. I really do. I'm not looking to gift horse in the mouth. I'm locked in. Mighty Braider says, would you cry if you got hit? Bro, I've been punished for doing early sliding dashes too many times. I don't even think about it. Alien says, one thing I like about you, bro, you're always replying to comments. I really am. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, guys. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Eviler B says, I only want it because you can do a crazy exploit with it. Oh, I see. You're talking about the antagonist shield. Man has more morale. I got Miles Morales though. Alien says, goat at replying to everyone. Yo, sis. El una rosa. Bueno. Also, sis with the G. Gang gang. I'll do 6,000 if you say yes right now. You know what, Danny? I'm locked in. Even for 6,000. I can't do it, bro. It's not enough. And honestly, it's priceless to me. This grind is priceless to me, dog. Sis with the Latin America versus US. I don't even know how to emote for that. It'll be arriba. That's way more than just Latin America. I don't even know what to say. You know what I'm trying to get there. I can emote for hat and mustache. It's high noon. Google 6K cash and tell me this Kingdom Hearts is worth it. It's worth it, Danny. It is worth it. Lobo says, crazy is another Torg gun from TTA ODK. The sword explosion. It's a shotgun that shoots swords that explode. That's awesome. Also, crazy makes me rats. Bambino says, everybody hates their voice, but you really do have a good voice. I appreciate you, Bambino. Thank you. 11.5k to put your controller down and give that money to your family. Danny, I don't have a family, bro. I don't have any kids, dog. Alien says a reset would suck hardcore. It would be such a buzzkill. Eviler B says, I'm trying to build an ultimate Maya. Maya is fire. I like her. Sem says, I'll take 6k since you want to send some so bad. But Alien says, oh no, it was Eviler B says, I'm trying to build ultimate Maya. Javier says something in Spanish. I can't read it, bro. Eric says, bro, how are you still enduring this? And you know what, man? I'm having a good time, Eric. We're chilling. Petrichor loves the Borderlands lore. Taking care of your family wouldn't be bad. He has a sister or a brother. My bro's good, I promise. This is a joke. Okay, good night. You just slept on 10k for nothing. It's alright, Danny. I'm okay with that. I appreciate you. I appreciate the offer. Dude, Petrichor, I love Borderlands. Borderlands 2 is like one of the best games ever made, honestly. Alien says 1 and 2 were dope, fell off at 3. 4 you tried for a bit. I like the guns. I like the guns and the gameplay in yo, Danny, you're meowsome. Hahaha, you're meowsome. I like the gunplay and the gun selection in 3, but the story is buns. It's buns. I don't know when it skyrocketed to 10k, but there it is. I haven't played Borderlands 4 either, actually. 16k Zell offer. Danny, I believe you that you're not joking. I believe you. Trust me, I do. And I really do appreciate the offer. But if we're playing deal or no deal, no deal. No deal, dog. I appreciate you. Slammin' Samuel says there's another dude cop. Oh no, that's Calvin Fornia, bro. That's my homeboy, man. I appreciate him for doing that challenge. I'm enjoying watching his streams. Buff Maz says 67676. Am I doing it right? Close enough, bro. I love you. I'm gonna subscribe forever. Danny, I appreciate you for that, dog. Alien says the story was in 3. I have 4. I'm just getting old, dude. Borderlands 3 has the worst fucking. Oh, I can't stand the story. Yo, Curry, what up? Danny with the rose. 1 rose. And the GG. Gang gang. And another, you're awesome. Haha, you're meowsome. And 11 more, you're meows. You're meowsome. Haha, you're meowsome. Danny with the 4 goats. Go, 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 go. Greatest of all time, Danny. And 4 more roses. 4 roses. Lobo says, and if you've never played Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, you should, just for one specific character. Not Tina, though she is fantastic. I'm talking about Butt Stallion. The double unicorn made of diamond. You can feed her iridium and she farts guns, and I'm not joking. What? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, I remember. I've heard that Butt Stallion makes an appearance. I didn't know it was on Tiny Tina's. How do you say no to that money? I was dead ass. Because, bro. Because I just really want to do this grind, man. I really want to see it through. Even for 16k offer, I really want to see it. Sire says, I heard Tiny Tina's Wonderlands has a worse story. I haven't heard anything about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Like, I feel like there's nothing. I've never heard anybody talk about that game. Furry, no, I missed the Earthbound finish. What did you think of Gygus, dog? What did you think? Curry says I posted. Okay, I'm gonna go watch that clip, dog. I have to go see that. Cameron, I appreciate you, brother. Green Goblin says, I wonder if you can find a way to sell the save file. Bro, if anybody wants a save file, Caleb, I'll give it to them for free. I don't need to sell it. Ryuk, thank you for the share, brother. Alien says, has anyone ever seen that green monster goth chick? Green monster goth chick. What are you referring to, Alien? Arbiter says, I've seen multiple people doing this on live. Bro, it's the trend right now, dog. We on that grind, dog. Eviler Beast says Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is mid. Oh, lame. Oh, it's Calvin Fornia in the chat, guys. That boy Calvin Fornia's on the grind. Let's go. Weren't you level 43 yesterday? That's funny though. Cameron says the story's kind of meh for Tiny Tina's. That's lame. You think that would be like a golden opportunity to have like an amazing game. It's wild. I just think that Borderlands 3, it's not even about Sire, it's not even about Borderlands 3 being woke. It's just that Borderlands 3 has bad dialogue. It's bad, bro. It's cornball. Borderlands 3 has the most cornball. Every time the twins were on screen, I literally turned the audio down. I didn't want to hear them talk. That's how bad it is. I can't stand hearing the twins talk. Tom Shannon, I'm on that grind, brother. Curry says that game took me hella long to complete. Curry, I don't think so, man. I feel like you blazed through Earthbound. I'm not gonna lie. Lobo says Tiny Tina's Wonderlands was entirely skippable like the pre-sequel. Yeah, but the pre-sequel's good. Borderlands 1 and 2 were fantastic. 3 is where it lost me. Dude, pre-sequel's dope. Biblical dedication. Ahmad, you already know it, brother. Stala says, I saw someone else do this challenge last year. They were 98. Ooh, you popped in at the very end, Stala. That's crazy. The twins were insufferable, yes. The whole streamer angle. Oh, that was so bad. That was so fucking corny, dog. The whole streamer thing. I hated that. Lobo says the antagonist of Borderlands 3 made me hate it. Facts. Couldn't stand, sit, or even lie down for their nonsense. What was their fucking tagline? It was the slay of the day. It's so funny. Fuck, I hate the dialogue in that game. Curry says Earthbound took me long because I had to beat 2 Mega Man games within the span of a week and a half. But Mega Man games aren't even all that long. Mega Man games are hard. They're not long. They're just challenging. So. And then Earthbound is a traditional RPG, so it's no wonder that you could beat 2 Mega Man games in that same time span. That adds up. That checks out. Wainwright Jacobs is the best character in Borderlands 3. That's true. That is facts. Yo, Sis, let's go, brother. Sorry guys, we're only 38 minutes into a projected 4-hour stream. I appreciate y'all being here. No matter what, I'm gonna get this 77 at the end. I don't care how long it takes me. I have to make up for not streaming the last 2 days. Oh, hold on, Curry. I'm sorry, he's so awkwardly turned. Ooh, you know what, Curry? Hold on, brother. Hold on, I have something for you. Yo, check it out, Curry. What up? Haha. And yo, I got the twins. Let's go. Bearded Ginger, what's up? Stylish, my brother. No, you're good, brother. I didn't stream for the last few days, actually. Sphinx says we'll be here the entire gang. I don't mind. I appreciate you, Sphinx. Scabies, what up, brother? Let's go. Bearded, I'm chilling, man. I'm finally done with my work week, so I'm off the next 3 days, so I'm straight chilling now. Curry asked where I got the Dark Chow. Honestly, my friend got it from me. I don't even know where he got it from. My late friend, he's no longer with us, but he just brought it to my house one day. He was like, hey man, I know you like Sonic, I got you this. And he just gave me a Dark Chow plush, and I was like, oh my god, bro, this is incredible. Where'd you find this? He wouldn't tell me. Rest in peace to him, man. Chill guy with the 6 roses. 6 roses. And the thinking for the heart, I love you. Thinking for the heart, I love you. Lobo says the twins from Borderlands 3 weren't as good as any of the other antagonists in the entire franchise. I would take Face McShooty over them any day of the year, and he constantly screams about wanting to be shot in the face. I love Face McShooty. Lobo says, to quote Mr. Torg Flexington, that sentence had too many syllables, apologize. Curry says, tell me, I wish I knew, Curry. Scabies says, I can't wait till he hit 100 and wreck the game. Dude, me too, Scabies. It's gonna be a big day. Yo says, I've been seeing a lot of Pokemon card reels on Insta. It's hilarious the way people rage out about that shit. Stylish says, okay, cool, well, I'm doing my daily check-in. Keep up the grind. Thank you, Stylish. I appreciate you. I feel like Curry, honestly, I feel like if you just hop on Amazon and just type in like Dark Chow plush, I bet you'll get like probably a handful of results at least. Yo, what up, Jesus? We got multiple people on the stream right now. Let's go. This says Charizard Ultra Premium Collection Box on the way. What are the... I wonder what the odds of you getting like a rare are in that box. Calvin says, let's fucking go, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy that I started streaming this. The chat's been so great. Isn't it, Calvin? I love it, man. I'm having a good time chatting with everybody always. Sire says, I pulled Rainbow Charizard EX. I'm good with Pokemon cards. Are you sure you didn't, Sire, are you sure you didn't use all of your luck on just that Rainbow Charizard EX? Time to chill. What up, man? After we hit 100, time to chill. We're going to be streaming a speedrun style run and then also a trophy hunting style run. For real, hope we get something good. Dude, that would be fire, man. The reel I was actually watching today was the guy was literally screaming in the microphone. He was like, I hate prismatic evolutions. And he was basically explaining how he doesn't hate the cards in prismatic evolutions. He thinks there's good cards in prismatic, but he says that it ruined the hobby in a lot of ways, especially because of like people like Logan Paul got into it during prismatic and it just got really toxic. Eviler B says Borderlands 2, Borderlands 1, 4, pre-sequel 3, and then Tiny Tina's Wonderlands in that order for best horse. Borderlands 2 is a peak for sure. Dude, Sis, this chat's always pop on it. Sis, every single stream, this chat is always popping off, dog. Yo, Tsunami, what's up, brother? Thank you for the check-in. Sire says, I did, I'm good. I don't need to buy anymore since he already won the game. That is fire, I will say. Isaac, what up, dog? Pretty boy, I'm grinding all the way to max level in the tutorial of the game. Yeah, they're scalping ugly, dog. I feel you. I feel for you that you're. I feel for you that you're into trading cards, man. It's a cutthroat world out there. Lloyd says, "Didn't you say this will be done by the end of May?" Yeah, Lloyd. It's either going to be the end of May or the beginning of June, at least. Isaac says, I saw another guy doing this where he was blocking attacks and getting 4 XP way faster. I wonder if I could be doing this a lot faster. I want to see his method. Tsunami says Borderlands 2 is the GOAT. It's the GOAT! Sis, so this is exactly what we're going to be doing, Sis. The first run that I stream after I hit level 100 will be a speedrun style. We're just going to blaze through the game as fast as we can. And then we'll do a couple subsequent runs after that, and they'll be dedicated to trophy hunting so we can like get as close to platinuming the game as possible. Calvin says anything Logan Paul touches turns to shit. That's facts. I can't, it's true. It's just true. Yo, 2% milk. We won't be hitting 100 until the end of May or the beginning of June, and enemies do not scale, so they're gonna get their fucking ass beat. Tsunami says Magic the Gathering. That's old school. Eviler B says, personally, I'm more into Magic than Pokemon cards now. I'm too intimidated to get into TCGs at all, honestly. It's very intimidating to me. Curry says, I googled the Dark Chow, found the exact same one you have. Let's go, Curry, you gotta order that shit. You don't need a squad. You can play Borderlands totally solo, Toonami. It's better with the squad, way better. It's so much fun with your friends. But it's still a really, really fun game solo. You can become extremely overpowered. You don't even want to worry about it. Milk says, favorite Keyblade besides Ultima? It's definitely, yeah, it's Oblivion and Oathkeeper. Sis said it, he hit the nail on the head. For me, it's Oblivion and Oathkeeper at the same time. Isaac says, you gotta post a video hyping the final stream before you hit 100. You know, Isaac, I think what I'm gonna do, and I hope it works. You know how when you're scrolling TikTok and you always get those ads that are like, you should really get the promote. Why don't you pay for promote for TikTok promote so you can get that post out there? And I was like, you know, until now, it seemed really stupid. But now I think I am going to pay for TikTok promote to promote a post, basically, like, so it can send out to everybody with me telling you, hey guys, we're gonna be doing, this will be the final level up stream next stream. And I'm hoping with TikTok promote it gets to everybody, for sure. It's pushed to everybody, so we'll see what happens. I think it's only like $10 for one post. It's pretty cheap. I think it's worth it in that case scenario. Sphinx says, I hate that you can't platinum any of the games because you need a friend to play the. I didn't know that, Sphinx. What? Chicken Chaser. Can you? What exactly does that passage entail? What is Romans 7:15-20 entail, Chicken Chaser? Isaac says, oh, we already with that. Says, yes, you got a good personality. You will do well. Honestly, says, you know, the only problem with it for me, and it comes down to it, man, is I feel like my social battery runs out too fast, and I end up with these like blank periods where I just stare and I don't even know what to talk about sometimes. Like, I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm running off of you guys. You guys are anchoring me. Like, without you guys, I would be like stumped on what even to talk about. I just goes blank in my head sometimes. Yo, El Goro, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Isaac says it's very much worth it. It's gotta be. Sire says the minute you use promote, TikTok knows you'll pay for promote and it'll cap your viewers. Oh no, I didn't know about that. Tsunami says, I hear if you post a video about your live and then you go live, it pushes both out. Pasiempre, yes, we will be streaming after 100. El Goro says, chasing chickens. That's a funny username. The Tony Soprano, was all the gabagoo. Appreciate you, dog. It's cool, dog. Just be yourself. Hey, that's what it's all about, man. I'm just trying to have a good time, chill with everybody. Tsunami says, that's why I was asking if you specifically. I didn't know that until they brought it up. That sucks that you can't platinum without multiple players. I get a lot of trolls in my live, but this live is perfect. All great people. Honestly, Sis, man, the Kingdom Hearts community always comes together in the streams. We always have a good time. Nucky! Hey, Nuck if you buck. Bro, I can't wait for that second tech boost, dog. Chicken Chaser is a Fable 1 reference. Andres says, how long have you done this today? I've only been streaming for 48 minutes, Andres. We still got about 3 hours and 15 minutes to go. Oh, shoot. Lobo says, Mr. Torg's Campaign of Carnage was a fantastic DLC for Borderlands 2, set in the badass crater of Badassitude with Tiny Tina as your personal trainer. In her words, real badasses eat chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna get that tattooed across my back in Old English font. Wow, that's quite the quote. Para, what's up, Para? I promise I won't stay up too late, Para, but we getting that 77. We ain't stopping until 77. Yo, I appreciate you for the heart, Nucky. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Andres says, alright, Bubba. Appreciate you checking in, dog. I'm definitely getting a Handsome Jack tattoo. Bro, that would be crazy. Like, maybe his mask or something. I like, you know what audio is ingrained into my head? So at the beginning of Borderlands 2, where you have to collect all of those holotapes where it's that resistance leader Helena Pierce getting confronted by Handsome Jack, and he sees the scar on her face He's like, holy crap, what happened to your face? Oh my god. And then he just ends up blowing her head off, and oh no, he orders Wilhelm to like blow her head off. Like that audio, those series of audio tapes are burned into my memory. Abstract ambiguity, he says, you inspire me to do a level 1 no EXP run on proud mode. Dog, I need to do that at some point, man. And I know I need to. Toonami says, yeah, the mask, no one from Game of Thrones. Forgot. Oh yeah, the no one mask would be awesome. Yo, chill guy, thank you for the 3 roses. 3 roses. JD with the live. We're live in 3, 2. Fuck it, we'll do it live. This thing fucking sucks, man. We'll do it live. JD, what up, brother? Chill guy says, you never let a rose go wasted. Thanks, man. I'll always, chill guy, always. I appreciate every single gift, guys, no matter what. Every gift. Yo, Crow Slayer, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Yo, TT, we ain't stopping until 100, dog. Joshua says, he says he'd let him go if she tells him how. Oh, that's right. He said, I'll let you go if you tell me how your face got that way. And then blows her head off. That is what a crazy. Wilhelm, kill these savages, and you just hear the people scream in the background. Fuck, it's fucked up, dude. Lobo says, all around the Stactus plant, the stalker chased. Oh, all around the Stactus plant, the stalker chased the bandit. The stalker thought it was all fun. Pop goes the bandit. That's funny. That's actually good Tiny Tina dialogue. The buggy ball! Buggy, thank you for the buggy ball. I appreciate you. Boom! Toonami says you should beat a Pokemon game with Metapod as your only member and an HM engine. Great idea, Toonami. Great. You really want me to get hurt, don't you? Eviler B says, honestly, one of my favorite magic decks is a Spell Slinger Fire Lord. Ooh, an Avatar crossover. That's awesome. Dude, Ruiner, I love watching Cal's streams, man. Oh, there he is. I forgot you're in the chat, dog. Hell yeah, let's go. Dude, you're at 43, Calvin? That's fucking awesome, dude. JD with the Derby Rose. Derby Rose. That sounded more like a dolphin. I was trying to do like a horse noise, and it just sounded like a dolphin. How embarrassing. There you go. It's alright, I gotta do. There you go. That's how you do the horse. Not too bad for 2. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. It's you're only doing 2 hours a day, man. I'm nervous for you when it starts hitting like the 4-hour levels. It's gonna be crazy. Imagine if that Fire Lord Azula deck was like swamp or something, or like not something that's not what is the land for fire? What is it called? Is it mountain? It's not mountain. What is it? I forgot what it's called. Calvin says, I know I'm dreading it. I'm sorry, dog. I'm nervous for you, bro. These 2 fine ass damsels, the badonkadonks. Lobo says, I remember back when Borderlands 2 first released, before they patched a bunch of things, and you had a much better chance of finding Michael Mammaril in Sanctuary. RIP, one of the OG fans of the series, and I'm glad Gearbox put him in the second game solely to give people loot. Mountains are... Okay, so it is mountains. Okay, I was right. Let's go! She's my main squeeze. I do love that, the Badonkadonk mission. Oh, the Azula deck does have some swamps in it, so it uses black cards as well. Calvin says it's great once we hit level 100. It's gonna be so rewarding. Exactly, bro. Exactly, dog. So I'm guessing, Calvin, it's probably gonna take you like 3 months at the pace you're going. It'll take you like an extra month, honestly. Sleek, we are in fact leveling up. Every time I parry Titus's attack, every time I go to block it, I get 4 experience points. Princess Fluffy Butt, that's right. Cheesy Poofs, I love Cheesy Poofs. Yes, brother, we're still doing this. Lobo says, Mushy Snuggle Bites and Felicia Sexapants. These two fine ass ladies will help you hijack the train, but you have to recover their badonkadonks. Sleek, we're locked in, Sleek. Azula has blue, black, and red. Oh shit, that sounds like a pretty complicated deck, honestly. Renfro says, how many days do you think it's gonna take? Ren, we probably won't be done until end of May to the first week of June. Yo, Calvin, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Joshua says, wait a minute. Sire says, who cried at the end of the Bloodwing fight? Because I still cry. That's for anybody that played Borderlands 1, especially for those that played as what's his name, having Bloodwing's death does really suck for sure. What is, man, I feel embarrassed. What is the sniper's name in Borderlands 1? I never remember his name. Mordecai. There you go. Lobo cleared that up for me. Yeah, Renfro, we're in it, dog. We're in it to win it, brother. Joshua says, these ain't chocolate chip. They're raisin. Mordecai was your main. I was always I usually picked Brick, honestly. Brick was my main in Borderlands 1. Daddy Dog! Bloodwing spam was something else in Borderlands 1. You know what? I have a very fond memory of TK Baja's shotgun, even though it's really not that good of a shotgun. It's the TK Baja's wave. TK's wave will always hold a special place in my heart. I love that shotgun, even though it's really not, it really does not scale well. It looks neat. Exactly. TK's wave looks really cool. I'm a siren. I'm a siren. Her name is Brick, and she is the prettiest. That's a good one. Renfro says, I grew up playing Kingdom Hearts. Is this the fat? Fuck no, Ren. Fuck no. This is the worst way to level up, dog. Go do the Hades Cup in the Coliseum if you want to level up. Joey, it depends, Joey. If I can stream for at least 4 hours, I'll get a level. Basically, that's the rule at this point. If I can make a 4-hour stream in a day, we get a level up. Lobo says in Borderlands 1, I mained Mordecai as well. We got a lot of Mordecai mains in here. Joshua said, oh no, Cornelius Cornwall, that's a pretty cool username, says, you gonna smack Riku around once you hit level 100? Shoot, I already have the ratio to like 24-2 right now. I've already kind of smacked him around a little bit. Sleek, we have at least 3 more hours to hit 77, because I've only been streaming about an hour. Justice for TK Baja, straight up, that man got turned into a zombie. That sucks. Borderlands 2 really did have so many good one-liners. It really did. Renfro says that's what I was thinking. Yeah, man. It's a grind, man. It's a grind. Tannis going Siren was pretty sick though. Love Tannis. I think Tannis becoming a Siren might be one of the only good parts of might be one of the only good parts in Borderlands 3 for me. Jason says, scrolled so much, I'm back. What other anime do you like? I trust anyone with a Jolly Roger. So I'm like definitely not a bandwagoner. I've been watching anime since I was very little, but I like a lot of the classics. So of course I love Dragon Ball, love Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho. I love I've seen most of Cowboy Bebop. Gurren Lagann's one of the greatest animes of all time. Chainsaw Man's one of the greatest mangas of all time. If we're talking about part one of Chainsaw Man is one of the greatest mangas of all time. JJK is peak. Non-shonen pick, Kaguya-sama Love is War is definitely my favorite slice of life / romance of all time. Like, I binged the fuck out of Kaguya-sama. That series is so good. Joey says the best way to level up is doing Hotel Gizmo shop run. I'm not familiar with that method. Omar, we still got 3 more hours till 77. Renfro says you just grinding for the grind, man, for the love of the grind, dog. Undead Lit Man says usually I just parry the blitz balls, but this is so much smoother. Yeah, I love using sliding dash, man. It's a lot of fun. Sleek, this is the Razor Wolverine Tournament V3. Razor Wolverine Ultimate Tournament V3. Usually Sire gives me a lot of shit for saying that name. Sonbu, I'm from South Texas, dog. Freerin is peak. Freerin is peak, absolutely. Joshua, that is a crazy hot take. Lobo, get a load of this. Joshua says my Borderlands 3 hot take, Ava isn't a bad character. What are you talking about, Joshua? Ava is buns, bro. Ava's the worst. How could you say she's not a bad character? I don't see it. I don't see what you're seeing. Famous Funny Clip says you still out here grinding. It's been 2 weeks, bro. It's been almost a month. It's been we're 2 days out from a month now. Famous. Losing Maya, dude. I have to pause, man. Maya's death, oh, it makes me so mad, bro. I cannot believe they took Maya away from us like that. Fuck that death. The worst death. Lobo says here's a funny thing about TK's wave. They made an SMG that moved in that same wave pattern. It's in the Pirate DLC. That's a really hard DLC to me. I remember I played it way too early. Captain Scarlet. That DLC kicked my ass. Daddy Doc says I do miss the cult style that Borderlands 1 had. It was a great game. Dr. Ned was a fun DLC. That was a good DLC. Joey says for the Gizmo shop EXP grind, you just run through the Gizmo shop until they stop spawning and then run through every room in the hotel and do it over and over. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look that up. MK says this game was peak at their time. MK, this game is still peak. It's still peak. Yeah, but it was also peak at that time. Jason says proceeds to drop peak. My son loves Sonic. Love that too. My favorite, Jason, I'm a Roxas stan. I'll always be Team Roxas. No, Joey, just in gaming. And I don't know how familiar you are with the Borderlands series. But one of the player characters in Borderlands 2 dies in Borderlands 3 for no good reason. It's fucking cap. It's the worst. Like, there was needless death. I don't know why they killed Maya off. That sucked. Here we go, Raven. Razor Raven Wolverine Supreme Pro Championship Series Omega Protos Dual Action Metal Coat Metal Gear Solid Metal Gear Rex Metal Gear Ray V3. Sombu says I hope you get to level 100. I am gonna get to level 100, Sombu. Sire says Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep was the best DLC for sure. Sleek says you think the new anime, The Demon of the Shadow Realm, is good. I haven't even heard of that one yet. Joey says I tried to play Borderlands. I didn't care for it. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I feel you. I love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, but I could see why maybe not everybody will love it. Sire says roll for initiative. Krieg was a great character also. I like his... Oh, I fucking love Krieg. Every time I play Krieg, I always play the skill tree where you set yourself on fire to get a power boost. Always when I play Krieg. I just straight up be setting myself on fire. Joshua says, then was given a permanent reminder that by being given her power, she's trying to be funny, a trauma cope. I don't know, man. Ava, man. Evil or B says, honestly, the only thing I liked about Borderlands 3 was the gunplay. The guns are great. The guns really are. Logan says, do you like Resident Evil? Logan, I fucking love Resident Evil, dude. Johnny Tsunami, what's up, brother? The journey of 1,000 miles began at 75. Truly. Windbreaker is a dope anime. See, that's another one I need to look up. Leaky, what's up, Leaky? Joey says, I mainly play sports games and story mode games. Borderlands was not it for a good story. What's your favorite story game? Story based, like, what is your favorite story heavy game, Joey? I want to know. Leaky says, I just finished my Kingdom Hearts 3 level 1 data fights critical mode. I posted it on my story. Bro, let's go, Leaky, man. Those level 1, much respect to you for those level 1 runs, man. That's insane. Burko, what's up, brother? Migs Gaming, what's going on, guys? Logan, did you choose the strength? What do you mean? Like the difficulty mode? Joshua says, maybe dying, Maya dying broke my heart, but the Krieg DLC was peak. Hell yeah. Sleek says, a new anime, I think the artist is from Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, really? That sounds pretty cool. Yo, you changed your username. I know it's you. You were... Where was your username before? Wasn't it like Skull Crusher? I recognize your profile picture. That's your artwork. What's going on, dog? Strigoi Sangariu? Strigoi Sangariu. Untitled says, you could just put this on a loop and do something else. I'm reading you know what, Untitled? I'm reading chat. That's the something else. Sire says, I will never hit anything gauge. Joey says, Kingdom Hearts is my #1 and probably Last of Us and GTA. Both great story games, for sure. Last of Us is a really amazing story. Billy says, just why? Because it hurts so good, Billy. Billy. I like the pain, Billy. Burko says, I respect your patience. I appreciate you for that, Burko. I'm locked the fuck in, dog. Mig says, how do you do sliding dash constantly? As long as you're locked on to Titus and you have the ability equipped, you just press A and he does it each time. Sire says, top story heavy games that don't piss me off are Borderlands and Bioshock. Ooh, Bioshock is so good. I like games with audio lore logs I can listen to while continuing to play. Strigoi says, it's Romanian for sanguine vampire. Sanguine vampire, my native tongue. What? That's awesome, brother. Hell yeah, man. Oh, Sangariu, sanguine. I see the connection. Logan says, don't you choose strength? Oh, I'm sorry, Logan. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. I chose the shield and I gave up the sword. Joshua says, question to all, what's your favorite older game that isn't mainstream? Joshua, for me, that is Mega Man Battle Network. It's my basically it's in my top 3. Mega Man Battle Network is in my top 3. Specifically 2. Joey says, GTA 5 story is one of the best stories, and the Mafia series is dope too. GTA 5 is a really, really good story. Dashing Buffalo, what up? All that MP and no spells to cast. No, you're right, Dashing. There are no spells. It's so sad. Bioshock Infinite, bro. Dude, you know what, Sire? I never played the Return to Rapture DLC in Infinite, and I feel like I really missed out because I love that you get to go back to Rapture. Yo, Alcoholic Anon! In these last 28 days, I went from door dashing to getting interviewed for an 80K job. Dude, let's go, brother! Did you get it? Are you still waiting to get the answer though? Bioshock. No way. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to look that up. Joey says Mega Man 8 was my favorite Mega Man. That's a good one, honestly. I think it's crazy how they switched up the art style because it was on PS1. It was basically the same generation as Mega Man X4, X5, and X6. So it was a crazy jump in terms of graphical quality compared to like Mega Man 7 and everything that came before it. Logan says, I think somehow Wesker is going to come back in RE10. You know what? As absurd as that would be, Logan, I'm down for it. I fucking love Wesker. Dash says, holy shit, I saw this stream like 2 weeks ago and you're still grinding. Exactly, brother. Alcoholic. Ooh, Alcoholic, you're already on the second interview. Let's go. That's such a good sign, man. It's a great sign. Second interview is always a W sign. Guac says, how did you go from... That's... Guac, that's... You're thinking about Calvinfornia, dog. That's my homeboy. He also streams this grind. Strigoi says, basically the fortune teller's name was... What? Are you fucking for real, dude? I'm gonna go look that up after I stream. I have to go see this for my own... for myself. That sounds absolutely bonkers, dog. Sphinx says BioShock franchise was so fun to play. You know what, Sphinx? My favorite, I will go as far as I can in BioShock 1 with simply the electroshock and wrench. If you have wrench jockey, especially if you have wrench jockey 2, just fucking the golden combo. Electroshock wrench, electroshock wrench. That shit clears any gun. Any gun if you have wrench jockey. Sammy says, can I skip Kingdom Hearts 1 and go directly to 2? Sammy, I would really play Kingdom Hearts 1. You can definitely go to Kingdom Hearts 2, but you'll be really confused as to what's going on. And Kingdom Hearts 1, I think, just deserves to be played. Joshua says, if 360 games class, old enough these days, it's gotta be Blue Dragon. Bro, I forgot about that game, dog. I forgot about Blue Dragon. Joey says we're gonna hit level 100 before GTA 6. Yeah, we better, dude. We better hit 100 before GTA 6. Crackhead Bobby, Crackhead Bobby VV, crazy username, dog, says I want to play this. Dude, play Kingdom Hearts, Crackhead Bobby. Play Kingdom Hearts. BioShock machine hacking simulator. BioShock turn the tubes to like make the liquid flow through. That's my favorite little mini game. Ackerson says, wait, sorry, I just joined, love this game, what exactly are you doing? Ackerson, we are in the tutorial. As you can see, we're on Destiny Islands, and I'm grinding all the way to level 100. Also, Cam, he's not copying me. Calvin Fornia is my homeboy. I'm happy that he's running the challenge. If anybody is down for the lock-in and wants to stream this challenge, please do, because I'm not the first. I'm as much of a copycat as he is, if we're going to talk about copying. But people have been doing this for a long time, brother. Joey says you should definitely play them in order. Yeah, but that would mean playing Chain of Memories after 1, and that's a bit rough. Sphinx says you won't understand the story. Yeah, you won't. You won't, Sammy. 23 Baby says, I'm playing this game right now for the first time. Let's go, 23 Baby! Hell yes, I'm so glad you're playing Kingdom Hearts, dog. You gotta let me know what you think about it. Logan says the end of this game is depressing. When you walk away, you won't hear what you don't hear me say. Please, oh baby, don't go. That dirty GD says, 12th day in a row your stream is on my For You page. I appreciate you coming and commenting, dog. I'm sorry I've been invading your For You page. B, I am playing on PC, yes. BioShock flow free with ads? Fuck that. Green Goblin, we still have 3 hours and 45 minutes to go. Strigoi says, my favorite game of all time is probably Champions of Noroth on PS2 and the NES Fire Emblem. That's a deep cut, brother. I've never heard of Champions of Noroth. What is that? What kind of game is that? Next stream, I'm gonna fight Riku over and over. I've been doing some research, and there's a debate on what's faster. Hey, that sounds great, brother. That's a great idea. Caleb, you'll check back in a little while. I'll be here, dog. I'm just surprised. I would be surprised that would be the case, because the thing about Riku is he's constantly doing, he's constantly taunting you. That's the thing about Riku. If you try to just parry Riku over and over, he does the thing where he jumps off to the side, he taunts you, he makes you wait, and you can't do anything. You have to wait for him to finish taunting you, and he can do it quite a bit. That's what I'm curious about. Strigoi says, if you played Baldur's Gate, it was basically similar to the old Baldur's Gate. I'm 36, bro, and I'm also Romanian. We are behind. Hey, man, that sounds awesome. I love those top-down, like, classic RPG, Dungeons and Dragons inspired games. Apparently, so with Tech Boost, Calvin, he does give you 5 tech points. So if you can beat him fast enough, then technically, yeah, it could be faster, but it wouldn't really be faster because you have to fight. You have to actually do the fight, beat him, and then do the text prompt to start another fight. And in that time, you could have gotten 3 or 4 Titus parries in the time it takes to fight him, beat him, see the ratio go up, talk to him again, start the fight over again. You probably could have done 4 or 5 Titus parries in that whole time. Eviler B says, I would stream this because I do want to do the challenge, but I'm too lazy to set up on Xbox. Eviler, bro, if only you had PS5, dog, because PS5 allows you to directly stream to Purple Guy. Strigoi says, I'm currently playing Neverness to Everness. What do you think of that, man? You know what? You know what I saw with that game that disappointed me? And this is kind of childish, but you can't actually hurt the cops in Neverness to Everness, even though it's trying to give the GTA vibe. Like, you can't really, like, you can't really hurt the cops. Like, they just phase in and out of existence. It's weird. Fansbear says, you know what you should do? What should I do, Fansbear? Sire says, this is an easy experiment. Time how long it takes a Riku fight and then how many parry you get in that time. True, true. A 30-minute stream on YT on something different, dragging your people. Oh, Fansbear, actually, oh, so not Kingdom Hearts grind, like do a different, like stream something completely different on Red. Curious what I should do. And a 30 minutes is real quick too, so you could easily fit that in. Strigoi says, it's so fun, but it's whack in some ways. The cop, they're holograms. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Just to convert. I'm just having I'm having a big problem, Fansbear, getting any sort of viewership on YT. Like, I feel like when I look at the stream afterwards, after it's all said and done, I'm lucky to have 1 viewer for that stream. I don't know how to get visible. I'm not sure how to push visibility on YT. So it felt like if you have some stupid methods that'll help you. I'm down to hear it out for sure. Marshall says, good lord, bro, you got some crazy good patience to do this. Marshall, I want to see the curb stomp. I want to see the curb stomp so bad, man. Eviler B says, I do have a PS5 and a gaming laptop, but I don't know how good it is for streaming. B, my homeboy Doc, he streams on his PS4, because PS4 also lets you directly connect to Purple Guy, and his streams are great. You can even use a webcam and headset and everything. Everything is all set up. It's all built in on PlayStation. You don't need a laptop. You don't need anything. You just connect your Twitch account to your PS4 or PS5, and you can stream directly. If I'm on my supervillain arc, see, Bandrid, that's the catch. Okay, now I see why you're calling it super methods. That is questionable for sure. I wonder what they are though. You should still I am curious to hear those. Eviler B says, dope, I'll look into it. Yeah, man, get that set up. I want to see you stream. Strigoi says, did you pull Nana Lee on NT or Na host? Even now, if you put follow equals FAHH on your screen. Oh yeah. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. Yours is quiet, fan. I have to really listen out for that one. The one I hear more than anything is your jump scare. I manifested stream apparently. What up, David Phelps, my boy? I'm not even kidding. I would almost guarantee. That's crazy, man. I might have to. I just don't want to put more text on screen, but maybe it's worth it for that. Yo, T1, thank you for the hot. I love you. Thank you for the hot. I love you. Roxas is Kingdom Hearts 2. I have all but 1 S rank right now, all free to play. It's not hard. Damn, bro, you're grinding already. I appreciate you for that gift, T1. Thank you. David, we just got off those back-to-back 13-hour shifts, brother. I'm honestly kind of like bleh right now. I'm very like meh. But I really want to hit level 77 tonight, so we're gonna do it. I don't care how long it takes me. Nostalgia, the PS2 era, one of my favorite PS2 games. It's peak PS2 gaming, Shaw. peak. T1 says I've completed the Kingdom Hearts games. Let's go. All completed them like platinum. That's hard. Put it star. Did I miss your last? Evil or B, I'll be here. Peer pressure, peer pressure. Hey, you know what? Next stream, Fansbear, I might just have to do that. Oh, so you just go into the live studio settings and then you just pull the fa sound off the web and then make that the follow notification. David says respect for the long shifts. That's rough. It is rough, but it's worth it because I always have 3 days off, so it's always worth it. Oh, Tickfinity. I've been hearing about Tickfinity. It does give you a lot of neat features for sure. I'm gonna have to look into that. Izzy says, why are you doing this? Izzy, I want to absolutely annihilate the game at level 100, so I'm grinding so I can curb stomp the game. How are you level 76 and still only 4? That's not damage, Yena, that's experience points. How weird will it be not leveling up after the bosses? That is going to be jarring. I will admit to you. Strigoi says Axel is best boy. You know, Strigoi, I'm starting to warm up to Marluxia. I really like Marluxia's scythe. Sphinx says Birth's platinum is so boring. Sire says I was watching some Kingdom Hearts game and the dialogue was, remember? You forgot you remembered. Great line. Fansbear says I'm gonna make a ghost account just so I can prove how stupid good my ooh, great. I want to see you put that. I do want to see you put that to the test. That's actually really good way to prove your point on that, because I didn't even think about that. Zick, what up, brother? T1 says it would be sick if you can gift and Heartless and Nope. Dude, honestly, that would be crazy. Sphinx says Marluxia is easily the best design of the organization. That scythe and then the I don't know, something about his movement and the way the portals come from the ground and stuff, like the black and red coloring scheme with the pink, like he's very, Marluxia gives me heavy Goku Black vibes. David says I used to work 16-hour days when I did HVAC. That was rough on the body and soul. Hey, that's some labor, man. 16-hour shifts of pure labor. Giovanni says I have to say, Giovanna. I don't, something about your name, Giovanni, had made me say that. Bro, I've been seeing you do this for several weeks now, and I have no clue what you're doing. Giovanni, we are grinding experience all the way to max cap level. This is the very beginning of the game, so we're grinding all the way to level 100. Sphinx says he's got the Sakura pedal attacks, like he's fucking. What is Byakuya's Bankai Senbon Zakura, right? David says, and I was wait, you were running sevens? You were running 7/16s? No fucking way. Mandy says, how long is it projected before you hit max level? Mandy, we have we're not gonna be done until the end of May or the beginning of June. Chris the prop man, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Giovanni says, I always stop and like, I appreciate you so much for that, thank you. Sphinx says, yes, Lord. Senbon Sakura. Fucking Byakuya's the shit, honestly. I used to hate Byakuya, but I've warmed up to him. Chris says 5 more levels, let's go. I can't wait for that tech boost. David says, yep, 7/16s, air conditioning repair. David, were you running your own business, or were you like, damn, why were you on call like that? Why were they working you like that? That's crazy. Forex Trading Lion says, sanity check, you still good? It's been a while. Help, they're making me do this, help, please. Ace the Kid says, why do you do the same move over and over again? Ace, Every time I parry Titus's attack, which Titus is that young man right there, every time I parry his attack, I get 4 experience points. Sphinx says everybody hates Byakuya in the beginning. Let's not lie. Facts. He's an asshole. Rai says I started watching at 68. This man's doing work. Yo, Rai, thank you, dog. I appreciate you. Dakota says you're a grinding god. Keep going, brother. I am Dakota. I'm locked in. And this is to go even further beyond. Ha! Blink twice if you're being held hostage. No, bro, why would I be held hostage? That's fucked up. I would never do. That's crazy, man. Why would you ever think that? Sire with the, it's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I could. David says, it was in North Carolina, big corporation, so we operated in the whole state, lots of travel. Damn, I hope they were paying you mileage. Boko says, I'm for the 42069 movement. 4-hour work days, 20 hours a week, $69 minimum wage. That doesn't sound like the best arrangement, Boko, I gotta say. Sire, you're hyped for the Mortal Kombat movie? The CG looks pretty crazy. You're gonna have to let me know what you think about this. Highwind, you like my serenade, Highwind? Coco says, Roxas, what level? Or Sora, you mean? I'm level 76, Coco. Giovanni says he blinked more than twice. It's even worse than I could imagine. Help! David says it was a company. Oh, fucking company vehicles. That's crazy. But the pay. You know what, David? It's not necessarily that the pay was insane. Your fucking hours were insane, brother. Your hours were... No, of course your paychecks were fucking godly. Because you were working your life away. You deserved every cent of that $5,000. You earned it through blood, sweat, and tears. Sire says it's gonna rock so hard, especially if they threw coal away. David says the pay... Oh yeah, I read that one. Claudia, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. T1, that's awesome. You're from the UK. Let's go. Hell yeah. T1 with the laughing tacos. Go, 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 go. Cameron says, have you actually done the math on how long it would take? Cameron, the average for this grind is 250 hours. So 250 to 260. So I won't be done until the end of May at least. Yo, what up, Derek? I'm straight chilling, dog. I'm on that grind tonight. Coco says, Sora's so pumped up even without the Keyblade. Duh, can we just not talk about the wooden sword? I fucking hate this wooden sword. I'm so ready to have an actual Keyblade. Yo, Carlos, thank you for the share, brother. I appreciate you. Claudia, thank you for the hand heart. Boom, 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 boom. Much love, Claudia. Yo, King Ricky, we cooking up in here, dog. Also, thank you for the share, King Ricky. I appreciate you. David says, gone before. What do you mean, gone before you woke up? What? Ow. Gervin says, are you doing a max level playthrough after this? Absolutely, Gervin. Absolutely. Polar Mint says, what are we doing today? Is this some sort of Easter egg run? Polar, this is just a personal challenge. We're basically just getting all the way to level 100 on the tutorial. Boko says, HVAC hours are horrible, wages so low. That's exactly why we need 42069. Epic. Derek says, I haven't seen you in a couple days. Congrats on 76. Yeah, man, work's been kicking my ass, brother. I couldn't stream the last 2 days, but we're gonna hit 77 tonight for sure. T1 says, I have an AI version of myself as Sora. What? That's awesome. King Ricky says, yes sir, always gotta support the grind on the best game ever. Peak gaming, King. Peak. David says, they, not me. Thermos of coffee and lots of nicotine. Oh, for sure. For sure. Good luck, bro. I appreciate you, Polar. Thank you. King Ricky with the I'm new here. I'm new, bro. I'm new. I need a break. I need a break. Ah! King Ricky says, what was your loadout choice? So I chose the shield. I gave up the sword, and I chose Dead of Night. So I got sliding dash at level 39, and I think I got the tech boost at level 8. Sire with the finally some good fucking food. David says that kind of lifestyle ain't sustainable. Clearly don't do it anymore. One of my close friends had a similar situation. He was doing scaffolding, and it was the same. Like he would go and work for like 4 or 5 months, like anywhere like 3 to 4 months. He would come back with $20,000. But the whole time he was staying in a man camp right off the job site, and then just fucking doing scaffolding every single day. And so he would be like, yeah, man, I love coming home with that $20,000 check. It's badass or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, you were scaffolding, brother. That's fucking hard labor. King Ricky says, makes sense. That's smart. Yeah, for this specific grind, King Ricky, you have to, you are crippling yourself if you don't choose Dead of Night, because you need those faster later levels for this. Seriously. T1 says you get double jump when you get towards Pinocchio. I can't wait to get the story locked abilities. Uni, yeah, Uni, we still have, we just passed the halfway point, Uni. We still have basically everything I've done so far. We got to do it all over again. Oh, it literally is Yuna. I see your profile picture. Let's go. Sailor, I got that level. I got sliding dash at level 39, and that's with, if you choose the shield, you get sliding dash at 39. T1 says, the storyline is sick until the last boss battle. Well, you don't like Ansem? Uni says, I see you're going great. I'm locked in. Absolutely. I can't wait. I can't wait till the end. I can't wait to do that that final level, and then that playthrough. Yo, Yeeter Day, I feel you, dog. Final Fantasy X is the GOAT. Can O drop some? He once says it took me months to took you months to beat Ansem? That's crazy. Damn. I mean, it's a hard boss fight. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really tough fight. David says, I'm out. Gotta wake up early. Catch you next time. Brother, I appreciate you, dog. Have a good day and go get some sleep. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Oh, no fucking wonder. No wonder it took you months. It was the level 1 run. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that checks out. Sounds miserable. Peace out, David. No, yeah, that must be terrible. Uni says, I'm working on a test Nexus mod for 10. It's going to come out 19th of July for the anniversary. DM me the link to that mod when you're done. I want to check it out. What is it? What is test Nexus? What do you mean by test Nexus? Like, you're going to be posting it on Nexus mods, or what is the framework of the mod? What are you trying to do with the game? Because I'm very curious. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Dude, Sire, we finally got those Sudachi Lime Red Bulls in, and I didn't even buy one. I didn't even bother to buy it and try it out yet. Everyone in party hats. Bro, how's everyone gonna be in party hats? Party hats cost like fucking, what, 13 million gold or some shit like that? I wish everyone could be in party hats. Actually, I think party hats are a lot cheaper than they used to be. They don't have nearly the same value that they used to. It tastes like lemonade. It ain't bad. I'm gonna have to try that out. It sounds pretty good. It ain't ice vanilla berry though. Nothing hits like ice vanilla berry Red Bull. That shit is crazy good. At the what is crazy though is at the Walmart that I was at this weekend, the pallet of the new they sent an entire pallet of the new Red Bull. It was taller than me, bottom to top, only the new flavor of Red Bull. I was like, what the fuck is this thing? It's monstrous. Nothing beats the Rio Punch Monster. Is that an Ultra Tea one? Is that one of the Ultra series, or that just one of those? I usually don't drink non-Ultra Monsters because I want the sugar-free. Scooter says, greatest game of all time. Argue with your mama. Scooter, this is peak gaming, brother, and you know it. Oh, the other winter edition was White Peach. That one's still on the shelves. I think they're making it. I think they made it a permanent edition. It's not a sugar-free. Yeah, that's why I'm not familiar with it. Eviler B, you missed not a lot. Not much. But you knew that. Darth Taco says, how are you able to do this? Do you have to leave the game running? Oh, no, Darth Taco, there's a wooden shed to the right of me that has a save point inside. Thank God. T1 says it tastes like Fanta Fruit Twist. That sounds fire, honestly. Gervin says, I do have a quick question. Go ahead and back off of the battle fleet. Oh, the new summer monster is sugar free. Oh, the red, white, and blue one. I need to grab that one. Queek says, how can you stand it, bro? So far away. Hey, we're locked in. We can't stop now. I recommend it to you, mate. I'm gonna look out for that next time. Yo, memes, we're on that grind. Wait, Gervin, what did you want me to do? What was your... What combination of stats did you get? I picked the shield and gave up the sword. Scooter, we are going all the way to level 100. Oh, you got me, Gervin. For some reason, I thought you wanted me to stop the fight. You like the strawberry apricot? That one's always... That one is a popular option, for sure. It's really good. That new Monster Ultra, the Fruit Punch one, is really good. You know, I don't know what I don't know what was up with the wild, but the Blue Hawaiian, the Passion Fruit, and the Miami Vice flavors of Monster all tasted the same to me. They were all like so similar to me. I like them. I do like all three of them. But to me, I can't distinguish between the three of them. Joe J. Cole enthusiast. I thought max level in Kingdom Hearts in 2 and beyond. J. Cole. It's 99. Only in 1 is it 100. Scooter says Dragon Fruit was my favorite Red Bull. Man, I don't think they don't have that one anymore, right? That one's long since discontinued now. Number one split fan. We're 119 hours in. We still have 110 hours to go. Give or take. Actually, maybe a bit more. Daddy Nutella says shield and wand, so I'm guessing this is the hardest difficulty. No, took the shield, gave up the sword. And this is proud mode. Funko Anomaly says it's like the mountain. All flavors start tasting like Livewire. Honestly, but I do have a special place in my heart for Code Red and Voltage, for sure. What do you think is better? Like, is Voltage better than Code Red? I don't think so, right? I think Code Red will always trump Voltage, usually. For me, Code Red, I feel like Code Red is better than any Mountain Dew, even the standard flavor Mountain Dew. I would take Code Red. But nothing beats Halo 3 Game Fuel. That Halo 3 Game Fuel is my favorite Mountain Dew flavor of all time. Yo, Ray Squared, Code Red slander in the chat. Hey, come fight me, dog. I'm DMing you my address right now, dog. Code Red over Baja. I think I would say Code Red is over Baja. Mojito says, is it possible for the HP to grow that long? It's ridiculous, man. Sphinx says it's not crazy to say that. I thought so. Lewis says, how long will this take you, bro? I'm at, so projected like 260 hours, Lewis, and I'm 119 in. Uni says it's hard to explain and the few characters allowed in messages here. Understandable. What in the world is crab juice? I'm gonna need an explanation, Ray Squared. I don't think I've ever seen crab juice before. Sire says, I know you clapped during Zombieland when bro gave the girl oh my god, bro. I cried whenever Woody Harrelson opened the truck and it was only Snowballs. I literally cried a real tear when he couldn't get his Twinkie from the Hostess truck. Oh, it's a graphic enhancer? Let's go! Honest, I'm so excited to see that mod in real time. Daddy Nutella, is this final mix with extra skills? This is final mix, yes. Lewis says, are you gonna go one hit everyone? Absolutely, Lewis. We are gonna be doing post 100 streaming. Sphinx says Zombieland is such a goated movie. It is. It's so good. When they end up killing Bill Murray, that shit kills me every time. That's what he gets for fucking. He literally. He's painted up as a zombie. He's even shambling towards them like a zombie. Dude, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. Oh, and also Daddy Nutella is right. So I won't literally be one-shotting everyone, Lewis. Bosses have a damage cap, so I'll be doing a lot of damage to them. I'll kill them quickly, but it won't be one shot, specifically for the bosses. Uni says, it hooks to the pipeline of FFX HD executable and reconstruct in real time. Dude, Uni, you're goated for that. That's honestly, what a passion project. It's amazing. Sire says he did kind of ask for it. It was a terrible idea. I mean, it worked. Oh my fucking god, I shot Bill Murray. It worked as long as he wasn't around any other humans, at least. I didn't get to finish the double tap. Snowballs? Snowballs? Where's the fucking Twinkies? I felt for him. I felt for him. When he finally, like, got to eat the Twinkie, wasn't it like all hot and melted from the gunfire? Didn't he shoot into the Twinkies and they were all like contaminated by the rounds that he was shooting? They were all messed up. Hot take, but Snowballs are way better than Twinkies. Okay, now we're okay, everybody, we're talking Hostess now. Everybody, what are we rocking with Hostess? I'm gonna say Powder Donuts. I think Powder Donuts above everything else Hostess makes, no matter what. Sire says, I don't remember, but I think he ate his Twinkie in slow motion. Little Rock found some good ones. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't think you can peak. I don't think you can go above Powder Donuts. Staffin says, does the tech level increase your damage? No, when you see the tech 4P, that's just experience points. Yo, what up, brother? Guess who's drunk and back for support? I appreciate your support, dog. Thank you. Above even jelly donuts? Wait, does Hostess make jelly donuts? We're talking about Hostess specifically. David says ding dongs. Oh, dude. Sire with, honestly, it's kind of, that's close, man. Coffee cakes, man. The streusel coffee cakes are peak. They're really good. I still think Powder Donuts above that. Ding dongs are good. They are good for sure. Hey, wait a second. Stefan says, I got you, thanks. I appreciate you stopping by, Stefan. Eviler B says zebra cakes. You know what I like more than zebra cakes, and they technically are the same exact food. I don't know, am I crazy, or are the Christmas tree zebra cakes better than regular zebra cakes? Like, am I crazy for that? Like, do they not taste exactly the same, but somehow they're better than standard zebra cakes? They are exactly, Sphinx. The Christmas tree ones are better. Gervin says, I hate coconut, not the taste, the consistency. That's fair. That is a valid quote from that movie. A super microwaved honey bun does go crazy hard. Our cosmic brownies part. Yeah, we can throw cosmic brownies in there too. Manny, we are trying to hit level 100. Eviler B says, I think they taste different. There's zebra cake rolls now. Holy shit, that is so dangerous. Sire says the coffee cake is peak, warm with butter with the coffee, bro. Dude, damn, those fucking streusel coffee cakes really are fire. They really are damn good. Scripture says this is heavy, bro. 5+ days and you made 4 levels. Scripture, I didn't stream the last 2 days. Otherwise we would probably be shooting for 78 tonight, sadly. I imagine 77 is the best we're getting tonight. Sire says, I've taken off nostalgia glasses. Cosmic brownies are kind of trash. Sphinx says, Cosmic brownies are Little Debbie, but Cosmic blows away everything we talked about. No, I think Sire's right. I feel like they taste kind of like Play-Doh to me. I don't know what's up with the chocolate in Cosmic brownies. It tastes like Play-Doh. It's not peak. It's not. Dude, okay. David is right. I'm ending the argument here. We can still talk about it, but I'm just saying David is right. Oatmeal cream pies are the best. Oatmeal cream pies are the best. That's my favorite treat in a box, in a wrap, like that you can get, period. It's oatmeal cream pies. Misael says 76 is just 6, 7 backwards. Yeah. Gervin, we still need like a little over 2 hours worth of grinding to hit next level. Heavy Dumps says, holy cow, it took you 2+ days to move 1 level. By the time you reach 100, it's gonna be Christmas. Oh my god, bro, exaggerators, stop. Dense Play-Doh, it's also dry. Fuck. High Wind. Always, guys, anybody asks me who's my favorite in One Piece, I'm gonna pull him out. I don't care how many times I gotta do it. My boy. Gervin says you're not wrong at all. Exactly, Gervin. Misael says Cosmic Brownie is low-key only good because the color sprinkles take them out and there's nothing cosmic. That's true. Sphinx says, I don't know why, but I hate oatmeal cream pies. That's a shame, Sphinx. It's a shame. Scripture says you get a follow for the effort, bro. Stay strong. I will, brother. Thank you. Yo, High Wind. I appreciate you, dog. Go live. Oh, dude, that's right, Sire. There was an oatmeal cream pie flavored Bluebell. I totally fucking forgot about that. And believe it or not, I never even bought it. I never once bought it. What a wasted opportunity. There has to be a better strategy. Read official, in terms of, if we're talking about just grinding EXP in general, yes, this is the worst possible way to grind EXP in the whole game. Literally the worst. But because it's the tutorial, the challenge is to get to max level in the tutorial. So the way it's gonna work, Scripture, is the first stream that we do will be speedrun style. So we'll play the game totally normally, as fast as we possibly can, skip all the optional content, just go straight from beginning to end and see how long it takes us. But subsequent playthroughs, one of those playthroughs will be it will be Kingdom Key only. That is planned, is Kingdom Key only. Yo, Sizz, you're still here, dog. I appreciate you, brother. Eviler B says, alright, bro, take care. I'm going to bed for work. Brother, have a good night, Eviler B. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Favorite meal, though? Amazing question, Sphinx. I think it's Japanese curry. I feel like nothing quite hits the same as, and honestly, no, I will extend that. I think any curry, Indian curry, Thai curry, Japanese curry, if it's curry in general, it's my favorite meal. Like, I will fuck up literally any kind of curry in any situation. Costas, we're not gonna be level 100 until the end of May or the beginning of June. After you absolutely wreck Kingdom Hearts 1, will you try the same challenge for 2 eventually? Yes, so not the very next game we play, but the game after that is guaranteed to be Kingdom Hearts 2. Sire says the best meal is a frozen can of Mandarin orange. Dude, Sire, you just got the frozen fruit tech on lock. On lock. No, the end of May, beginning of June. Thank God forbid. I promise it won't be the end of June. That would be brutal. No, the end of May or the beginning of June. Still bad. Still bad. This is wild. LOL. Isn't Destiny Island? Yes. This is the tutorial read. So yeah, we're grinding all the way to the very end at the very beginning. Dude, Sire, I still need to do that, brother. I still need to grab. I'll probably get the fruit medley, the one that has like the cherries and the pears and everything, peaches, and I'll probably freeze that. Have any of you guys ever used a Ninja Creamy before? Has anybody used a Ninja Creamy before? Because I've taken a can of peaches, I put it in the pint, and then I froze that overnight, and I turned a can of peaches into a pint of ice cream, or sorbet. I guess it would be sorbet basically, and that's fire. I don't know. I think the Ninja Creamy is probably one of the best things Ninja has made. It makes some really neat ice creams. Highwind says, have you done this challenge on another game? Highwind, I'm very glad you asked. Yes, I have. I don't know how familiar you are with Final Fantasy 12, but in Final Fantasy 12, no, what's up, brother? In Final Fantasy 12, to be able to equip any sort of item, use any spell, basically do anything other than the starting gear, you have to use license points. You have to get the license to unlock the ability to use something. So I got to level 99 in Final Fantasy 12 with no license points whatsoever. I went to the first part of the game and I grinded with a dagger to level 99 in FF12. It took me 151 hours. Adna says, I just woke up, so nothing much. The heat's killing me. You don't have like an AC unit or something in the room, like a window unit or something? How hot is it outside? Highwind, how much do you love FF12 now? You know, it's embarrassing for me to say, brother, but I was trying to platinum FF12 and I got to Yasmat, the super boss. I fought him for 3 hours and then I died. And I rage quit and I haven't picked it up since. I do love that game, very much so. Yeah, Yasmat, losing to Yasmat at the very end of the fight made me so mad. And Sphinx, it is Zodiac Age, yes. Brian says the Kingdom Hearts games are top 3 for me. Bro, Kingdom Hearts is peak gaming, dog. Straight up. Reed, I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3. I did play it on launch, however, so I never got to play Remind, which sucks, because I heard Remind is good. Highwind says your patience is on top. I don't know, something about these grinds, man. I have a fun time doing them. I think it's a lot of fun. I like seeing the results. I like being able to play the game from the very beginning and just be able to be so overpowered. Something really fun about it. Adna says it's currently like 38 degrees outside. Oh man, what is 38 degrees in freedom units, guys? I'm dumb American brain. I don't know Celsius. I only know freedom units. Sphinx says, quick question. I was gonna platinum, but there was so much political stuff with the kings. You should still try to platinum Final Fantasy 12. It's an amazing game. 80 degrees. Oh, 100. Either way, that's really fucking warm, dude. You got your window open at least. Try to get some sort of breeze or some sort of, like, get the stuffiness out of the room. Higher. Oh my gosh. Yo, you know what, brother? Is your name? I've been calling you Suke this whole time. Before you go to bed, is it Psych? Is your name? I know it's SVKE, but do you pronounce it Psych or is it Suke? I feel like I've been saying your name wrong this whole time. Double plus 32. Yo, user Kingdom Hearts is peak, brother. Sphinx says anything is better than 9, and I have all rights to say that. Bryant, this is the tutorial of the game. This is the very beginning. It is Psych, but people call me Suke, so I want to call you your name that you meant to be called. So I'm gonna start calling you Psych, bro. I didn't know until recently. Adna says I've got my AC on, but that shit ain't helping. No, Adna, I'm sorry, dog. I feel for you, brother. User, I've only played 1, 2, and 3. I haven't played any of the non-console titles, which is a shame. I'm a filthy casual user. Psych says, thanks for hopping in Brian's stream, lol, it was a mess. I saw you back on his stream again, so I hope you guys have sorted that all out, man. That was crazy. But you know what, that makes sense, Adna, because at those temperatures, even an AC, is not going to cut through that. And I know what you're talking about, the humidity too. Where I live in South Texas, I'm right along the coast. I'm right next to the Gulf of Mexico. So it's really, it's like super, super duper high humidity, and it gets really hot here too. So I know exactly your pain. I am slacking on Birth by Sleep. Reed says Birth by Sleep is really good. Definitely recommend checking that out. I need to. Brian says it makes more sense on why I didn't really notice it. Yeah, you can, if you're casually playing this, you can just blaze right through this part. Psych says, yeah, it was the trolls there impersonating, trying to turn. Oh my gosh, it's so, why are they so, what were they trying to get out of that? Why would they do that? User says you need to try Birth. I know, brother, I know. Justin says, how would you feel if you somehow killed Titus by mistake? I would feel like I doomed all of Spira, and I would never play Final Fantasy X again. Is it Chin Chow or Sing Cow is good. Says, are we kingdom because we hearts, or are we hearts because we are kingdom? No, we're kingdom because we are hearts. Morning, Andrew. What's up, brother? Ooh, Subnautica 2. I forgot about that coming out. Let's go. Good night, Psych. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Thank you for the heart. I love you. Go get some sleep, dog. Adna says, Dream Drop Distance is burning me out. The game is so long. Well, you have to play it twice, essentially, right? Because you have to play both Sora and Riku. Andrew says, I just woke up again. I feel you on that. Justin says, favorite console, Kingdom Hearts? Definitely 2, Justin. Kingdom Hearts 2 is my absolute favorite. Yo, Jay, what up, brother? Oh my gosh, Subnautica 2 comes out in 10 days? No way! Let's go! Dude, I'm so excited. Subnautica scares the fucking... It just scares the shit out of me. It's so terrifying. John Robb says, and now we know how Titus had sword. Exactly, it's a canon grind. We always say that. It's like this grind is canon. Scott, this is the PC. This is the Steam official port, so I'm on PC. Kuro, thank you for the share, brother. I appreciate you. King, we actually already passed halfway. 75 was halfway, so we crossed that threshold. Andrew says, do you have a fear of open water? I feel like I have some aspect of submechanophobia or thalassophobia. I think both. I don't fear the open water, but it does kind of give me the heebie-jeebies sometimes. Something about it is like, I'll still swim in open water, but I definitely will. You know that feeling? Did you, when you guys were a kid, do you remember being in a swimming pool and even though the water was crystal clear, you still wondered if there was a shark in there? Like, did you ever have like that delusion? Or am I just insane? Yorisoft! Hi Yorisoft, how are you doing? Sorry I didn't stream the last few days. Jared says, your dedication is crazy. I've stumbled upon your live 12 times across multiple days. Jared, thank you for stopping by and commenting. Justin says, I agree, Kingdom Hearts 2 is the GOAT. Best part is when he gets his new fit. Dude, that fit, he's got that shit on, bro. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 clothes is even better than 3. Scott says, can you show us your controllers and your hands so you know you're really doing this? Sorry, I was gonna get really goofy for a second. Reed, max is 100. Iron Lung will probably be terrifying for you. I've seen the gameplay of I've watched Markiplier play Iron Lung. King says, yup. Yeah, thankfully we are past that halfway point. Brian, how come were you doing it? Brian, we want to get to level 100 in the tutorial, so we can beat the whole game. So we get to play through the entire game at max level. B-Radle, thank you for the share. I appreciate you. Sphinx being young. Dude, Sphinx just being young Xehanort. Let's go. Andrew says, I think that's a you thing. I'm crazy. Isma says, what's the end goal? Level 100, Isma. Level 100 and then we're going to destroy the game. Scott says, holy, he's really doing this as dedication. Scott, I told you, brother. I'm locked in. Justin says, zippers on the shoes and the hoodie. And the hoodie. Yeah, it's right. This is your sign, Justin. Go boot up Kingdom Hearts 2. Ran says, how long to get through level 80? Unfortunately, Ran, I'm not actually going to be streaming tomorrow or Tuesday because I'm going to be with my brother. We're going to be out of town. But Wednesday we'll be able to get to level 78. And then probably Friday. No, it'll probably be Sunday. Probably end of this coming week will be 80. King Super says, I meant, yep, the crystal clear water in the okay, see, I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy. Yo, Brian 30, thank you for the follow on Purple Guy Dog. I much appreciate you for that. How are you doing tonight? I hopped. Oh, let's go. Thank you for the double follow, Brian. Reed says Kingdom Hearts 3 clothes are terrible. Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best fit. Yeah, it's his Kingdom Hearts 3 his Kingdom Hearts 3 fit is not my favorite. Brian says I gotta see this all the way through. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Scott, I'm committed as fuck, bro. Also, I appreciate you hiking for MS as well. So that's a good cause. It's a very good cause that you're hiking for. MS is a serious condition. Sphinx says, known to be the hardest boss in the franchise, and honestly, without a doubt, he is. John Robb with a tiny truck. That's a dinosaur on a trek. If you couldn't piece that together, I'm sorry. I know that was a terrible interpretation. Andrew says, that's just being a kid with an imaginative mind. You're not being crazy. Whew. Justin says, following because I need to see you slaughter the game at level 100. Bro, Justin, that's what it's all about, dog. King says, I also grew up in Iowa, which is landlocked, so maybe that's why. Dude, I like living on a coastal city, but I also don't like living on a coastal city at the same time. Brian says, you've been doing this for almost a month. Brian, we're almost at that 30-day mark. I can't wait to hit 30 days. Adna says, I'm working on a uni assignment. It's boring as hell. Plus, I'm probably going to sleep through class. Yeah, at this rate, probably. But as long as you get the assignment done, that's what it's all about, right? Lab PDG, thank you for the share. Sire says, all this swimming pool talk made me want some post-swim ham sandwich. Which, dude, what is up with ham and cheese sandwiches with some chips after a pool visit? Is that like... why do they go so well together? Oh, you know what it is, Sire? So I know why I'm making that connection. So what's the first thing you think to pack if you were going with your family to a water park? What is the first default food that everybody thinks to put in the icebox? It's fucking ham and cheese sandwiches. Like, that's generally the default. Like, what are we packing for the water park? Ham and cheese sandwiches. That's why I make the association between swimming pool and Sammy's. Adna says, one of my friends finally beat Triple Nort on Kingdom Hearts 3 Critical. It took him 3 separate streams to beat it, but it was amazing to watch. That's goated. Honestly, I feel like I would get cooked if I tried to do that. Sailor says, I started my grind the other day. I'm on level 12 and I'm flagging already. Oh no, Sailor, fight on. You've got this, Sailor. Sphinx says, I haven't done the data fights in Kingdom Hearts 2 yet, so wait in a few days, my mind might change. My wife is gonna kill me. Crazy username, brother. Says, bro, are you gonna go full ball doing this? Dude, maybe I should. My wife is gonna kill me. Maybe I should, like, absolutely shave my head all the way bald whenever I hit max level. Brian says, how long does it usually take to level up? I know each time it gets longer because after each level it takes more to level up. So Brian, lately I've been on a huge plateau for like the last 10 levels or so. It's been a consistent 18k experience. It might actually be 18k for the rest of the grind. I don't know for sure, but it's been consistent, so I wonder if it's going to increase again. Sire says, sandwiches, that's just the thing, man. That's the post-swim nap. Hell yeah. Andrew says, I think it's the salt that's what hits. True. Badger Shunshi says, daily check-in, ham and cheese is the pool sandwich. Exactly. Thank you for the check-in, brother. Whatever the secret ingredient is, it slaps. Andrew says, shave for the win. Honestly, I think that would be fire. Justin says, also definitely gonna stay invested because of your fucking straw hat flag. Hail the Pirate King. Bro, so not only do I have my homeboy here with me, Justin, I have homeboy here with me at all times. You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one, Justin. I just got this the other day. I have with me, I now have homegirl. I have homegirl to go right alongside homeboy. They're posted up right next to each other, right next to me. Oh, Brian, let's go. No ad break. Hell yes. Yori says, I got my streaming set up. Let me know when you want a pair stream. I need a streaming buddy. Yori, I honestly, there's so many people I need to do co-streams with now. I love my grind, but I hate my grind at the same time. I feel like it just consumes me. I haven't played a single video game other than Kingdom Hearts. Hugo says, Jesus, I remember when you were level 53. We've come a long way since then, Hugo. Minute After Midnight says, how much EXP to the next level? Minute After Midnight, we still have 2 hours to go. Andrew says, those are some awesome figurines. Honestly, I love having my Gear 5s posted up with me. Yo, Diesel, what's up? That's all hiragana, but I don't know how to pronounce that. Wifey says, until when? Until either the end of May or the beginning of June. Mr. T says you get an extra tech boost. Yes, I am really looking forward to that level 81 tech boost. Kaizoku ni orewa Kaizoku ni orewa naru. I love when he just answers the fucking the snail phone, or the snail phone, and he just says that by default. That's his first line after picking up the phone. We can play Elden Ring or Night Rain, dude. I need to buy Night Ring. Honestly, that'd be a great idea. Brian says, oh, I read that one. Adna said, I just checked the Xbox store. Persona 5 Royal is $15. I'm thinking of possibly, dude, Adna, impulse buy Persona 5 Royal right now. Do it. Dude, Persona 5 is fucking goated. You have to play it. Mr. T says you get an extra. Oh, I already read that one. What Mr. T did say is, what are you doing when you reach 100? We're gonna do multiple streams of this game at level 100. We'll do different things each stream. Best iteration of that line was between Big Mom and Kaido. Do I own? I'm lacking. I'm really lacking on the straw hat, actually. I saw one at Box Lunch the other day, but it was way too small for my head. It looked really stupid, so I didn't pick it up. Mr. T said it'll be so easy. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so ready to tear the game up. Justin, I don't know how, are you manga caught up? Or are you manga or are you anime? I'm manga mainly. I will watch the anime, but I'm manga mostly. Brian says, are you going to be doing this in 2 and 3 as well? It is planned, Brian. I am planning it. Mr. T, my favorite Kingdom. Are we including intros too? Because if we're including intros, Sanctuary is my favorite. If we're not including intros, it's probably, yeah, I would say Sanctuary for sure. And then Dearly Beloved is second. Andrew says the Destiny Island battle theme is my favorite. Andrew, you've watched so much of my streams. I don't understand how that could possibly be your favorite anymore. Mr. T says mine is Kyrie's theme, I think. Justin says definitely mostly anime. That's only because of how I started, but definitely sub only. Love the passion with the language. I have like several textbooks, and I started to learn. I had mostly I don't know, man. I have brain drain is a real monster. Like, I was on point. I had memorized all of my hiragana, and I had memorized my katakana. I could write them on command. All it took was for, like, I fell off for like 2 weeks, and it's like I lost all of that knowledge. Like, I just brain drained immediately. And I feel like if I were to start learning again, I literally would have to start at square one all over again. I feel like I'm just stupid, bro. Brian says, all right, I need to head to bed, but I'll definitely be in here next stream. When you streaming next? Wednesday, Brian. I'll be out of town for the next 2 days. I appreciate you being here, dog. Thank you so much. Justin says, do you have a P.O. box? I'd love to try to send you a straw hat that fits when you hit level 100. I'll link up with you about that, Justin. I don't have a P.O. box, but I might have to open one just for that. Andrew says, how did you guess? Yeah, Andrew, because you can't fool me, bro. I've seen you too much. David, we are grinding all the way to level 100 in the tutorial. That's the same answer for Meagle as well. We're just using this tutorial training fight to get all the way to max level. Sis says, might as well pay the kid. He's been putting in work. He's treating it like a 9 to 5. Man, it has kind of become like my it's like my job away from my job is this doing these streams, but I love doing it, so it's not really a job. It's my hobby more than anything. Staffin says it'll be like riding a bike. It'll all come back when you start again. I hope so. I really hope so. Andrew says, out of town, can wait for the Kingdom Hearts stream. I can't, Andrew. It's my brother's birthday. We're gonna go hard, man. Going to San Antonio. Adna says, I'm thankful I'm definitely going to be done with this assignment by tonight. So, exactly, Adna. If you fall asleep in class, fuck it. Fuck it. Fall asleep in class, dog. You got the assignment done. That's what matters. Meagle, yes. You can absolutely... So, basically, the mechanic of it is every time I parry Titus's attack, I get 4 experience points. That's how I'm doing it. Only if you wear it for the entire stream and you're... Dude, that's fire. I would absolutely do that. Absolutely. Mr. T, I can't because the wooden sword sucks really badly. Shield shot. Also shield shot. I don't know if your profile picture is a reference to Warcraft 3 or World of Warcraft, but either way, W profile picture, it definitely is very nostalgic for me just seeing that profile picture of yours. We will be streaming post 100. Yes. Also, I don't know if this makes me I don't know if it makes me Unk status, but Warcraft 3 is peak RTS. As much as I love StarCraft 2, I still think Warcraft 3 is better. World of Warcraft, I've been a pro. What is Pro Warrior? What does that stand for? Like you're a tank. You run tank, like Sword and Shield. Mr. T says, I thought so. I was thinking protection. Mr. T says, what's your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 3? I liked it. I didn't play it with Remind. I only played it on launch. And I do think that the Disney attractions are whack. They're way too broken, unfortunately. But beyond the Disney attractions, which you can turn off now, I think it's a good game. I enjoyed it. And I think the last section of the game, with all of the real Organization 13 fights, is peak Kingdom Hearts. No, I don't care. However you feel about the bulk of the game, I get it. But I feel like you can't talk too much crap about the last section of the game. Everything that happens at the Keyblade graveyard is amazing. They should have brought the dry forms back. That's true. It's true. Adna, so right now now that we're down to the next level of brackets, what is the first bracket? I think the first bracket is it's Titus Max Fear Grid versus what was the other option? It was Titus Max Fear Grid versus Blaziken level 100 on Route 101, and then the other bracket is Cloud Mako Reactor versus 99 Woodcutting on RuneScape. No, Titus ended up winning, so I counted the votes from the on-stream poll plus the TikTok post, and Titus won over Noctis. It was, yeah, dude, Mr. T, exactly. Kingdom Hearts 3 felt like filler until the last section. It was like a filler arc. That's a really good way to put it. The ending is peak. Staffin, thank you for the rose. 1 rose. The way that the Kingdom Hearts 3 ending sets up for Kingdom Hearts 4 is insane. I hope Kingdom Hearts 4 can live up to the hype. I'm sorry, Adna. I know, brother. But hey, Titus getting Max Sphere Grid with Titus on Besaid Island is also gonna be a crazy good grind. I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like that's probably gonna win. Who's the Master of Masters? You know, what if it's I wouldn't even be surprised at this point if the Master of Masters is just like Sora from the future or something. It's gonna be like an old Sora with gray hair who basically had to set up all of the events of Kingdom Hearts from the very beginning, otherwise it would create a paradox where the universe rips itself apart or something. I could see something like that happening. You're all in for Blaziken now. I would also be really happy if Blaziken wins as well. That would also be a fire run. I see, it would be an interesting ending. Like, Like Sora, Sora basically gets he gets founding Titan, treated like the founding Titan more or less, where he has to like he prophesizes all of the things that he's going to do, and he has to act it out, basically. Any chance it could be on Oros? That's a good. You know what? I'm gonna have to. If Blaziken ends up winning, we will run a separate poll to see if we're gonna. I wanted to do it on Emerald. I wanted because I'm nostalgic for GBA and for Emerald, but Oros would also be cool. Andrew says I'm not gonna add because there's bits you don't know about Remind. Okay, so I'm missing some plot. I do know about Zigbar though. John Robb says the Master of Masters is gonna be somehow be Zigbar. We'll see. He is relevant though. He is. So what exactly is the point? Who is Braig to all this? If Zigbar has a connection to the Master of Masters and the ancient, like the previous Keyblade wielders, why is Zigbar separate from Braig? Is Braig not, like, is he not relevant? Like, I don't understand, like, how Zigbar, being a nobody, is his own separate entity that's connected to a past. Zigbar, I know, yeah, he's his nobody, that's right. Master of Masters could low-key be Yen Sid, and he's just been holding out on us. He uses it as an analysis. Oh, Luke Su used Braig as a vessel. Oh my gosh. Head. Basically what it comes down to is Zigbar is mysterious as fuck. Let's take a water break. Yeah, it's so confusing. Like how Master Xehanort used Terra. Zigbar's been pulling the strings for so long. Zigbar used to be the worst boss in Kingdom Hearts 2 story. You know what I feel like the weakest, like the for me the least interesting member of Organization 13 is, I don't even, to the point where I don't even remember his name, is the fucker with the book. Who is that? He has the emo hair. He has the I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard of, and he has like the book. He attacks you with Vexen. Like, Vexen is such a wet fart of an organization member for me. I was so boring, bro. That damn, no, I can't say that. No. you like Vexen, Andrew? I don't know, man. He's so annoying to beat. I never suffered on Zigbar, but I suffered on Sykes. Same with the guitar dude. Vexen is the guy with the shield though. Vexen is the guy with the book. The shield guy is a different one. He's as important as Zigbar. Are you serious? Oh, he created all the copies. What? I tried him on level 24. Oof, that's a bit early. Yeah, Demix. You know what I do like? The one thing I do like about Demix is whenever I love when you shield. I love when you freeze his water clones, they turn into music notes. Place for Saint says, Jesus is God and loves you, man. Thank you for the kind message, brother. I appreciate you. Barisem sent the rose. Rose. Oh, it's part of Remind again. Okay, so I really am missing out on a lot of info here. Wow. Next time defeat Yozora blindfolded. I don't think I can do that, Bari. I don't think I can do that. Jay says, I hope you have a good stream. I played this game too much to enjoy your stream. Have a good one. I appreciate you, Jay. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, Shiro Hoshi, what's up? I just realized I saw you. I've been reading your comments. I've been seeing you here, but I'm just now like realizing it's you, Shiro. What's up? Because Evan was the guy with the shield, so Zexion was the book guy. We couldn't have Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 3 if it wasn't for Vexen. Oh. Mr. T says the Master of Masters is Jesus Christ. Lake Jasper, the determination required to do this. My God, sir, you are powerful. I appreciate you, Jasper. Barisem with the GG. Gang gang. Barisem with the you're awesome. Haha, you're meowsome. Barisem with the heart puff. Heart puff. I still need to figure something out with that. Barisem with the finger heart. Mwah. And Barisem with the 5 goats. Go, 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 go. Bari, you're the greatest. Adna says low-key Larkscene is mid. Yeah, I don't like the Larkscene fight. Her boss fight in AS sucks, but the data battle is fun. 3 hours? It took you 3 hours to beat him at level 24? That's crazy. Andrew says, I don't remember where Kingdom Hearts 3 ends and Remind picks up, but yes, there's spoilers afoot. Shiro says, book guy's name was Lenzo. I think Lexius is the worst personally. Sphinx says, Roxas stole a copy body from Vexen, which is why he comes back during the Keyblade graveyard. Andrew, as the book guy, was the dude in the lab in Kingdom Hearts 3 with the blue hair. Bari says, this challenge is time consuming, so I thought to donate. Bari, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Moreno, what's up, brother? Mr. T says, who's your favorite character then, guys? It's definitely Roxas for me. I'm absolutely a Roxas fan. JB says it's boring. Bari says, Yozora easy. I don't know about that. Adna says, Yenzo was his name. Moreno says, bro, you're almost there. I'm so excited for you. Brother, it's gonna be fire. Let's go, dude. Can't wait. Luis says, Baconator. You know, Luis, I know that that's just a one-word sentence and all it says is Baconator, but I feel you. I feel you on that. Adna says Aqua is my goat of the franchise. Aqua is pretty peak, I'm not gonna lie. Shiro says in a week tech boost too. Yeah, I mean, at this rate it's gonna be a week. We'll have 81, we'll have the second tech boost by next week. Mr. T says Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 Riku for me. Bro, Riku's the fake Keyblade Master. Hickle Pickle says, I just completed Kingdom Hearts 1. What the hell? How do you do that stand up on the sword move, and same with the Keyblade? Hickle Pickle, this is an ability called Sliding Dash that you can equip. If you pick the shield, you get it at level 39. So that's that. I picked the shield at the beginning. So once I hit level 39, I got this ability. Chad, yes, Chad Thompson, it is level 100. Andrew says, let me clarify. Yes, the body Shion had was a clone Heartless body. She left it and Roxas took it. Oh, I see. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts lore is still insane. Luis says, when you're done with this, you gotta go to the water. Oh, so we can remake the intro. Sphinx says, I find it very interesting that Riku uses darkness and light, goated character. I mean, he's cool. Riku's cool. He's got aura. He does have aura. Austin, this is the tutorial of the game. I'm not sure how familiar you are with Kingdom Hearts, but I'm grinding all the way to level 100. Sailor says, any tips before slide dash? So Sailor, you're gonna want to use, I don't know what you chose at the beginning of the game, but watch me here. Once you have the ability guard, it's pretty free. You just have to run into Titus and hit guard ahead of time right before you see that he's going to do an attack. And so you can just guard into him, which is what you see me doing here. You can also use slap shot. Slap shot is almost as free as guard. So either one of those ability, either guard, slap shot, or sliding dash. So they're all, you just got to get the timing down. You got this. Luis says, how do you feel about Blitzball? I fucking love, oh, you know what? I don't know how I feel about Blitzball as a minigame in and of itself. But I love the theme. Blitz Off, the song for Blitzball, is GOAT. It's peak. E.G. Velasquez says, I've been getting your stream for the past 2 weeks on and off my For You page, and good to see the grind. Velasquez, I appreciate you, dog. Thank you for being here. Mr. T says, Riku resonates with my inner emo. Baja Bunka says, this is awesome. Good luck, brother. Thank you, Baja. Appreciate you. Sphinx says, I personally love at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 when you stop seeing Sora be so happy and actually get serious. Yeah, that's fair. I think that man needs to wake up and smell the roses for sure. Spends too much time in fucking Disneyland. Andrew, the point of doing this is to grind all the way to level 100 and then destroy the game. Not you, Andrew. Other Andrew. There's another Andrew. Sailor says, thanks, man. Yeah, you use guard or slapshot. You can do this, Sailor. I'm so Callie says, damn, I missed level 70. You running through this. We'll probably be, we should be level 80 by next week, Callie. Adna says, I started an anime which I didn't think I'd enjoy, but low-key it's one of the most interesting and has a tasteful art direction like I've never seen before. What is it, Adna? Neutral says, don't you think Titus will be upset about that? Think of it this way, Neutral. This is the theory that we've come up with. We are just preparing Titus for Sin. Titus needs to be strong enough to be able to take on Sin. So we're getting them ready. Callie, thank you for the money gun. I'm making it rain. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. I appreciate you, Callie. Thank you so much for that gift. Mr. T asks, what's your favorite boss? For nostalgia reasons, I usually default to saying Dark Riku, Kingdom Hearts 1, but I do love, I like the flow of like Roxas, like fighting Roxas in his organization robe. Like that's also like a really cool fight, but I do love Dark Riku. Puella, ooh, dude, I need to watch Madoka Magica. I've heard that show is fucked up, bro. I heard that show is so messed up. I need to watch it, man. I'm missing out. Sphinx says, now that I point out, I hate that she trained the whole game to get captured. Like, what? True. Jake says, I can't believe you've gotten this far on levels. I started watching you when you were level 23. Jake, I appreciate you for sticking around. Thank you for checking in on me. Who, Aqua? What are we talking about? Luis says, when are you doing the DK64? DK64? When did we talk about Donkey Kong 6? DK. Donkey Kong. Booba says, how much it takes to get a level up? It's like 4 hours, and I've been doing the stream for 2.5, so I still have an hour and a half to level up. It's been a consistent 4 hours per level. Adna says the series is so good. 4 episodes in, and it's already fucked up. Dude, now that you brought that up, Adna, I need to start watching it. Who got captured? Oh, they're talking about Kairi. What do you think about Sora and Smash? It's cool. I was really hyped for the release, but by the time Sora came out in Smash, I had already stopped playing Smash Ultimate because I didn't really have a Switch anymore, honestly, which is sad. Chris, I think you only get 7 EXP if you have Tech Boost number 2. I only have Tech Boost number 1. He only gives me 5 EXP per fight. Karina says, what's your favorite world to visit in Kingdom Hearts 1? Absolutely Hollow Bastion. I love everything about Hollow Bastion. Jake says, have you thought about getting to the point of Endless Shadows? Yeah, Jake, I'm glad you asked that, Jake. We're literally going to we're going to be doing Infinite Heartless for 99 to 100. For the final level, it'll be all Infinite Heartless, and it's going to be a marathon stream. We're just going to do it all in one stream, no matter how long it takes. Mr. T says, who did you play in Smash? I've always been a Ness and Lucas main. I love both of them. The art style, my god, for a 2010 anime, it's great. It's a trip. It's a trippy looking anime. Mr. T says, oh, I know. I wasn't a very good Ness or Lucas either, but I love them regardless. Genius, thank you for the rose. 1 rose. I appreciate that. Thank you. PK Smash. I do love me. So my go-to with Ness was PK, and then either down throw or side. If their HP, if their percentage was low, it was PK down throw, and if their percentage was high, it was PK back throw. To like, because Ness's side throw fucking rips. That shit will send you flying if you're at high percentage. But if you're at low percentage, it's always PK down throw. It's almost free. It's crazy. And then if you can get the timing on PK Pulse, it's not easy, but if you can get the timing on PK Pulse, it's fucking broken. Adna's main on Smash was Bandana D. Bandana D? What do you mean? King Dedede? Karina says, what world would you want to see in the newest Kingdom Hearts 4 game to come out? I had talked about it. I had talked about it with another viewer at some point earlier on in my streams. How cool it would be to get a Coco themed world in Kingdom Hearts 4. I would love to see a Coco world. That's a perfect art style, perfect scenario for that. Chiro311. Chiro, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you for that. When I see 311, I just think of Rainstorm, take me away from the norm. And it goes like Zach says Little Mac supremacy. Oh, Zach, Little Mac. That's rough, buddy. Lil Mac is, man, that's some bad recovery. Bad recovery. Nino Offline says, what's the point of doing this? Nino, we're grinding all the way to max level so that way we can turn around and destroy the game. Mister says, I play Ganondorf. Oof. Hey, if you can get that down smash off, like if you can like you know what I'm talking about, the fucking where he downward kicks, like if you can get someone on the edge of the stage with that, it's so satisfying. I'm done. I'm just on Platinum Birth currently, almost done with Ventus. Left is the GOAT Aqua. Let's go. Zero, thank you for the share, Zero. I appreciate you. Whoa. Amber is the color of your energy. Promise. This is my first time doing this challenge on Kingdom Hearts. I've done a level 99 challenge already on Final Fantasy 12. But this is my first time on KH doing this thing. Sphinx says, maybe this is a hot take, but out of the 3, Ventus is my least favorite. I mean, I don't know how hot of a take that is. I would say, I'm guessing for most people Terra is their least favorite, but I don't think that means that I think people still like playing as Terra. But I would usually I hear that they like prefer Ventus and Aqua more. Mr. T says, I'm not the best Ganon, but let's put it this way. I know people get angry with the worst character. Hell yeah. Mewtwo, no, they're not gonna scale. They're gonna get crushed when I'm level 100. It's Madi. What's up? Howdy, brother. Sphinx says, I personally love Terra's character writing. I like Terra's story arc in general. Man could never catch a break, no matter how hard he tried. Alex, we will be streaming post 100, absolutely. Adna says Coco, Star Wars, and Moana is a must. Yeah, fair. I agree with that. I agree with that. Glad to hear it, brother. Glad you're doing good. Andrew says playing with Ventus feels like hard mode and you never have quite enough. That makes sense. Mr. T says, right, bro, I need to get ready. Bank holiday today, so I'm making a beef stew. Be back later. Ooh, sounds fire, brother. Oh yeah, Alex, you gotta be there for that post 100 stream. It's gonna go off. I should be done by the end of May or the beginning of June. Adna says, I want Leon back in the game. That is also valid. Alex, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Yo, what's up, guys? Let's go. We hit the... Thank you so much, guys, for hitting the... for helping me hit my goal with the heart meets today. I really appreciate y'all. Alex with the game controller. My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage, all the while I'm collecting coins. Chris, yes, we've been doing this entire grind on Destiny Islands. Joseph says, yo man, last time I saw you were level 65. Let's go. Sire, we still have another like hour and 20 minutes to go, but because I hit my stream goal, we're gonna go fight Riku real quick. Mari says, I just tried to fight Terra in Kingdom Hearts 2 and I got one combo. Dude, Lingering Wheel is not a joke. Lingering Wheel is one of the hardest bosses of all time, so I don't blame you for that. Damn it, I really wanted to go no damage again. I got hit. It sucks.
Come on.
At least I only took one hit. Merrick, I'm glad you asked that question. Basically, the way I get experience is every time I parry, so every time Titus goes to attack me and I parry his attack, I get 4 experience points. That's how I'm leveling. Alex, I'm looking forward to have you here for that playthrough. It's gonna be awesome. Chris says, bro, this takes dedication. What the heck? Chris, I'm locked in. Joseph says, I definitely can't wait for you to steamroll the whole game. Me too, Joseph. That was a pretty quick Riku fight. And so it took me 11 seconds to beat Riku, and I usually get a parry every 3 seconds. So if I can get 5 EXP in 11 seconds in that same time frame, I've already made 12 experience from parries. So it definitely is faster. It definitely is faster to do Titus. I mean, at least from that perspective. Madi, we are at what is 119 plus 3? Oh my god. We're at 122 hours so far. Adna says Disney is reportedly doing a release trailer tomorrow and a big one. What? The release trailer for what? Sphinx says I still have to do it one more time. Oh, with Aqua. Oh no. I wonder what Disney's gonna talk about tomorrow. Sire says you get like 44 EXP in that 11 seconds fighting Titus. 44? That doesn't make sense. If I get 4 EXP every 3 seconds, so 3, 6, 9, that's 12. I feel like is my math fucked up? Joseph says when you fight Leon in Traverse Town, please clip it. Bro, dude, I will for you, Joseph. I have to. Merrick says, by the way, thanks for saying my name right. I tell people verbally that say Maverick. People, how do you see Merrick and think Maverick? There's no A, there's no V. That's crazy. They're just not paying attention. Insider says it's Kingdom Hearts 4. Imagine if by some miracle we got something related to Kingdom Hearts 4 tomorrow. Maxie says, one time I do it for 8 hours and my mom turned off. No! Maxie, no! That sucks. You get a parry one, you get a parry 1.5. Oh, so I'm getting it faster than I thought, huh? Don't get my hopes up. Merrick says it's more of a verbal thing, but I've got it when they see it on paper. That's how the people are with my last name. Sam, we're locked in, Sam. We're going strong. Exactly. I really want to get level 77 tonight. I gotta make up for not having streamed the last 2 days. It's 3:11 for me. Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa. Chains of colors play naturally. Got this, Alex. It's 111 over there. Lucky. Did you ever play Sega? And what was your favorite game? I never had a Sega Genesis, but I've played Sega games. I don't know if you can tell. Got my boy back here. I love Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite Sonic game. In due large part to the Chow Garden, because Chow Garden is peak. Andrew says it's 4:11 over there, and it's 3 for you. We might be in the same time zone, Merrick. Are you Texas? Are you a Texas gang, Merrick? Andrew, you're pretty close to me in terms of time zone. Oh, that's right. I forgot Central also covers Chicago as well. Damn, Central covers quite a bit. That's a long coverage. This is gonna take you so long, Daddy. Babe, I told you not to call me Daddy in public like that, babe. Can't do that. Joseph says, is Goofy and Donald gonna... They should scale to me. They should. Baby darling, we're going to get to 77 today. Sam says, dang, I'm in Cali. Hey, Cali's fire, though. I was recently in LA because oh my god, it's such a disappointment. I was supposed to go to Flogna. Me and my best friend, we had tickets to Camp Flogna, and we got there. We were gonna spend the whole weekend there. Thursday and Friday we were just straight chilling. Went and looked, we explored LA. When it rained, Sam, yes, we were at the we were at fucking, what is the theme park called? It's Universal Studios. We were at Universal Studios, and we were at the Super Mario Cafe when we got the notification on our phones that the atmospheric downpour was gonna happen, and they were moving it to next weekend. And we were like, well, we can't afford to come back next week. We don't have that kind of money or the kind of opportunity, so we just had to take a fat L and not go to Camp Flogna. It fucking sucked. I really wanted to see, because not, of course, obviously seeing Tyler. I've already seen Tyler twice, so I was excited to see him a third time. And then, but more importantly for me, I wanted to see Thundercat. Thundercat was gonna be, and Earl. Thundercat and Earl were gonna be at Camp Flogna, and I wanted to see them so badly, especially Thundercat. And it was just, what a fucking buzzkill. Yeah, I don't know why. You know what the worst part is that Saturday it did rain all day, but it wasn't even heavy. It was like light rain. Like, I feel like if everybody had a poncho, we would have been just fine. It would have gone off without a hitch. If everyone's brought an umbrella or a poncho or whatever, it would have been straight chilling. But no, just it was unfortunate. Just unfortunate. Sphinx brother, I appreciate you being here, by the way. I'll just have to wait to see Thundercat some other time. LA can flood pretty quick, so oh, okay. Well, that was probably it then. How much EXP will this fight gain you? So if I beat the fight, I get 2 tech points. That's why I don't end the fight at all. I just want to keep parrying, because every time I parry, I get 4 EXP. And so you just continuously parry over and over and over. And that's like the most efficient way to do this. Sphinx says, I appreciate you being here. Thank you, dog. Much love to you. Andrew says, speaking of fires, I think they put out the ones here in Georgia. Oh, thank God. Wait, Andrew, were you the one that was telling me that you had to do some, you were having to evacuate, weren't you? You had to get away for a while? Andre says, drop by to say, what's up, brother? Glad to see you're still grinding. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate you, dog. They had evac orders. That's right. That's right. Sphinx says Shadow is the best hedgehog. I do. Yeah, I do love Shadow a bit more than Sonic. He's kind of edgy. He is famously ow the edge. For sure. I do love Shadow though, for sure. TTS says, when you stop for the day, do you finish him and save? No, there's a save point in the cabin right next to me, TTS, so I could just end the fight and then go save. Andrew says, that's the other side. My country's biggest in Georgia, so I'm like a ways away. Oh, my county. My county is the biggest in Georgia, so I'm a ways away. Okay, good. Whew. Sam says, oh my God, that happened to me a couple weeks ago because the mountain by my house. The mountain by your house was on. Did you get some pictures of that? That sounds insane. Sphinx says, anyone who says silver is trying to be different, prove me wrong. It's no use. This will end it. Take this. Oh, fuck. I don't fuck with silver, really. Not really. Like, Sonic 06 is a bad game. And silver is the worst part of that bad game. Adna says Amy is the best hedgehog. I mean, Amy's definitely better than silver. I like Amy more or less. Lou says, why the same move over and over again? Lou, every time I parry his attack, I get 4 experience points. Oh man, Sam, that's crazy. I bet that looked really trippy. Sphinx says that fight during 06, Sonic 06. You love Sonic 06? That's crazy, Sphinx. That is, you are between. No, I mean Sonic Boom is also really bad. I don't know if Sonic Boom is on the same level of bad as Sonic 06, but it's pretty bad. No, you know what? I will say this, Sphinx. Sonic 06, the OST for that game is probably one of the best in the entire franchise, which makes it very disappointing that the game is terrible. Yes, Sam, Riku gives you 2 tech points per parry instead of 4 for Titus, which doesn't make any sense at all, but I mean, then again, the developers did not expect anybody to be grinding like this on Destiny Island, so they didn't give a shit. Reasonably so. Sphinx says the game would be amazing if it wasn't buggy. They should remaster it. There is... did you ever look into that Sonic 06 recompiled? I heard it fixes a lot of stuff. In his world where... Alright, what is it? In his world where... Where what? what is the lyric that I'm missing here? In his world where one is all. In his world where one is all. Yeah, it's funny, like you as much as you could complain about Riku not giving enough EXP, it's like, you know, most people were only gonna do that fight one time and then continue with the game, so who cares if it only gives you 2? Bro, Bill the Ghost says, bro, why? Bill, don't you want to see me destroy this game at level 100? It's gonna be fire. Dominic says, you still doing this shit? I don't stop until level 100, Dominic. Andrew says, I tried the newest Sonic game on my PC and it was a terrible experience. I got my money back. Newest Sonic game, Origins or Frontiers? Joey, yeah, Joey, we still have another solid hour before level up. Frontiers. Really? It ran bad on your computer? That sucks. Or did it run bad, or did you just didn't like the game? I heard it was okay. Sam says, I just went to a Square Enix orchestra and they played a lot of stuff from Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Nier, and Chrono Trigger. I'm so jealous, Sam. That's awesome. That is so cool. Did they do any like rock and roll pieces? Like, did they have like some electric guitars and stuff, or was it all just like traditional orchestra? Sphinx says, Sonic Frontiers is so buns compared to 6 and I'll die on that hill. You'll stand high on that hill? That's crazy. Joey says, imagine doing this with no... That's the craziest thing, Joey. I've had several people tell me about how they did this when they were like as kids on their PS2, like in the OG days they were doing this challenge. That's crazy to me. Yo, Sire Skiddington, what's up? I caught on to you this time, Sire. I caught you almost got me somehow, even though I called you out on it last time and I was like, I'm not gonna fall for that again. I almost fell for it again. TTS says, I think that if Frontiers was faster it would be better. That's true. The gameplay I have seen of Frontiers, it does feel slow in comparison to like hold on, I'll talk more about Sonic in a second. Sam says it was all traditional. They sounded so good and they opened with one winged angel. Oh, that hits different. That hits different. Sphinx says, as a matter of fact, if Sonic 06 had Frontiers controls, I would say 06 would be the best Sonic. If wishes were fishes, dog, honestly. Joey says the OG days when you needed the book to figure stuff out. Exactly, bro. You need that Brady Games. Sire says, Gold Star, keep up the great work, my boy. Appreciate you, Sire. Adna says, my friend also went to the Square Enix Orchestra in East LA yesterday. What? That's awesome. Yeah, Sim here in the music note chat went to the same performance. If wishes were fishes, that's all that I use that. I say that a lot out of a lot of stuff, honestly. Parker Projects, what's up, brother? Brandon says, I only have 3 trophies to beat the game without dying, and no attachments change. Those are crazy trophies to have, though. Honestly, those are massive achievements. Joey says, I'd lose patience not knowing how far until I level up. Yeah, but since I've been consistently at 4 hours, I can just guesstimate at this point. There's no point in me looking. It would just like lose me time. Sire Skiddington says, if wishes were fishes, I'd still be fucked. I don't know how to fish. Fair, fair. What is the reward, baby darling? Okay, so the redeem that says baby darling voice is I'll say anything in this voice. Like, I'll go, baby darling, and then I'll say like blank, whatever phrase you put in the redeem, I'll say it in like, hey baby darling, what are you doing? Like that. It's a very niche reference. It's like a deep cut Oni Plays reference. I don't know if anybody likes Oni Plays, but that's where it's from. TTS says, I can't talk about mainline Sonic games much. I only cared for Sonic Riders as a kid. Ooh, man, I like the idea of Sonic Riders, but man, that's. I mean, this is modern Sonic. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for sure. Eddie says, if you actually hit Titus at this level, can you one-shot him? Sadly, no. Eddie, the wooden sword is trash. It's garbage. It's too weak. Parker says, I can't wait till you're 100, bro. I'm gonna watch that gameplay to see how much you wreck the story. Parker, I'm on proud mode. Sphinx says, Sonic Riders is such ball knowledge. Amazing game. Actually, no one talks about that game. Maybe because it was 6. Maybe it came out when you were like 6. Bye, Sokka. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go get some sleep. Every time I think about Sonic Heroes, I always hear leave it to me, or just the sound effect, like the repeating voice lines every time you switch characters. TTS says, genuinely nobody talks about riders, but it's still so fluid. You know, my favorite part about riders is the Babylon. Like when you go to Babylon for the first time, the theme song of that level is really good. Joey says, the game is a level up game. Don't matter what mode you're on. You can easily beat the game. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Sphinx says, I enjoyed it because I was 6. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Parker referenced Sonic here. Oh, that's right. I mentioned that already. What's my favorite? What is my favorite song from Sonic Heroes? I like, Sokka says bye to music note. So everyone say bye to Sokka. S-A-C-A. I think my favorite OST from Sonic Heroes is, probably the 2 casino levels. I don't know why. They're kind of like, they're kind of goofy sounding, but they're also like, the electronic beat is really good too. TTS says the desert OST, and Babylon is peak, brother. Eddie says, what did you choose in this gameplay? I picked the shield and I gave up the sword. Sem says, do you think that that guy that was here earlier really would have... Sem, that person offered me 16K. They offered me 16K that they would Zell me $16,000 to restart the challenge. And I mean, maybe they were telling the truth. Maybe they were straight up being like 100 about it. And I mean, that would have been cool, but I still didn't want to give, like, I really want to see this. I really want to see this through. I want to like get this grind done. And like, obviously it could have just been Cap. Like, it could have been this, like, they could have just been breaking down me, hoping that I would give in and delete my save file, and then of course they don't Zell me or do whatever the case may be, and I just trolled myself. But it's like, I just wasn't feeling it. Something about it was maybe a little fishy to me. Bizarion, thank you for the heart, I love you. Thank you for the heart, I love you. Joey says the side bosses are the real challenge. True. Sphinx says, hot take, I hate the Halloween. You do not tell me you hate Pumpkin Hill. Pumpkin Hill is the shit, bro. Dude, Pumpkin Hill is one of the best Knuckles levels. How can you hate Pumpkin Hill? Oh my gosh, Sphinx, that is a hot take for me. J Doza, we have another hour, actually just under an hour to get to 77. Stale Dorito, also funny name, by the way. The reason you see me doing the same thing every single time is I'm grinding the tutorial fight all the way to level 100. And J Doza, we also, total max out is estimated to be 260 hours, and we will be streaming after level 100. Yo, Vizarion, what up, brother? Uni says it's gonna take twice as much time so far, plus 100 hours. No, it's the same. Once you hit the halfway point, it's the same. It'll just be another. It'll be under 300. It'll be like 260. I know I can do it because it's been, the EXP has been like basically plateaued this whole time. Hack Jerry, we're doing this so we can turn around and annihilate the game at level 100. It's gonna be fun. Azarion says that archipelago took 7 hours. We both basically had to 100% the game. 7 hours. Good lord. Sphinx says bro knows the exact level too. I personally never cared for Knuckles other than Sonic 3. No, I mean Sphinx, I do respect your opinion. I am definitely a lover of Pumpkin Hill, but I respect your opinion nonetheless. Joey says, what's your favorite Disney World other than Hollow Bastion? Are you talking specifically Kingdom Hearts 1 or throughout the series? Because if we're talking about throughout the series, it's Steamboat. It's the river, what is it, Forgotten? It's Steamboat Willie level. Yeah, J Dozo, we got a grind ahead of us. Sphinx says, I never cared. Oh, we already talked about that. Never cared for Knuckles. Don't call me Knuckles. Jay, yes, we will absolutely be streaming after level 100. Oh, it's PlayStation Home. What's going on, PlayStation? Azarion says you tuned in at like hour 3 or 4. Timeless River. There we go. That's right. DukeMutt95 says, how long are you going to do the same technique? Another like 130 hours. We won't be done till the end of May. Joey says, my least favorite is Little Mermaid, Kingdom Hearts 1. Get me out. Atlantica sucks. My favorite video game franchise is a tough one. If we're talking whole franchises, then probably I'm torn between Final Fantasy and Mega Man Battle Network. The music is not, Atlantica is not, what are you talking about, Adna? Atlantica is not top 3 worlds. The music gets old after the first loop. That's a crazy hot take for me. Joey says my favorite is the Lion King in Kingdom Hearts 2. Dude, Kingdom Hearts 2, the Lion King world is crazy. That is awesome. PlayStation Home says, just messing around with my modded PS4 while watching your stream. Ooh, I want a custom firmware PS4. And I'm not even kidding, Duke. That's totally like straight up with you too. I love anime. Also, thank you for the 6 roses. 6 roses. Again, Adna is adamant that Atlantica is top 3 worlds. That is crazy, Adna. That is a super duper hot take. PlayStation Home says the QTE in Atlantica and Kingdom Hearts 2 was peak. Sphinx says never played Mega Man actually. I have all of them in my jailbroken 3DS, but I never tried them. Dude, Mega Man Battle Network 2 is incredible. I love Battle Network 2. You should absolutely give it a shot. Mr. Panda-kun, what's up? Bizarion says Pride Lands is optional. Not for me. Joey says the swim mechanic alone makes it so annoying. Exactly. Even Sphinx and Joey both think that Atlantica is top 3, top 3 in the worst worlds. Adna says Adna's favorite is Hollow Bastion, number 2 is Port Royal, and number 3 is Atlantica. Oh my! And they think the swim mechanic is fun. Damn, that's crazy. Duke, no, I'm on PC. This is the Steam port. Mr. Panda-kun says it took too long for level 76. Mr. Panda, I didn't stream for the last 2 days. That's why that's why progress seems so much slower than it normally does. Sphinx says I'll try it out just for you. I hope you like it, Sphinx. It's a grid. It's like not cards. They're called battle chips instead of cards. But it's like a grid. You just move Mega Man. You move Mega Man around on a grid. And then use cards to like fight your enemies on the other side of the grid. It's hard to say. You're just gonna have to look at the gameplay. Mr. Panda-kun thinks Atlantica is the worst. Joey says anyone who likes Atlantica secretly hates their life. Fuck. Hickle Pickle says, when you playing Digimon World 1, that's a deep cut. I didn't even think about that. I've never played any of the Digimon World games. Yeah, I'll go ahead and check for you guys. We might as well look. Well, it's Ben Ofori. We'll see what we got in terms of specific EXP remaining. Nothing. If you beat him, Duke, you could just restart the fight. It just brings you back up here. 3,000 experience level. 3,000 EXP left, guys.
You're going down.
Dude, Halloween Town is peak. Mr. Panicoon says Atlantica can be an easy world, but the singing and dancing. Bro, I'm telling you, the loop gets tiring after the first loop. I don't want to hear ding 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 ding. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm glad you know what? I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you like Atlantica, and I think that you deserve to have that happiness for that world. I don't mean to rain on your parade. Pickle Pickle says, does leveling up not increase your damage? It's your damage is heavily, hold on. Your damage is heavily influenced by the weapon you have equipped, which in this case is the wooden sword, which is garbage. And so even at a high level, it's just not doing it. It's not doing the thing. Scat. When I see your username Scat Daddy, I can't help but think of Scatman John. I'm a Scatman. That's what I think when I see your name. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games. I love this. Bro, I appreciate you commenting. We're all Kingdom Hearts fans up in here. Only 750 parries to go. That's not too bad. I can do it. Just under 3,000 memes. We're almost there. Sphinx says Big Hero 6 world is so good. I do love that Big Hero 6 world. It's so hot in my room, bro. Fucking PC, man. This PC is heating up my room like a furnace. I hate this. Batman, we on that Kingdom Hearts grind. You already know. Mr. Panicoon with the 10 chilies. Sphinx says, I'm scared for the next Disney worlds we're gonna get because Disney has gone so downhill. As long as we get Coco and Moana, I'm chill with that. Batman says, this is peak. Batman, this is peak grind. This is that real shit. This is the grind for men. No, but for real though, it's honestly been a lot of fun. Will say I'm far more excited to play through the game once I get level 100. But until that point, I'm happy with this for the time being. Z, we're trying to get all the way to level 100 so that way we can turn around and absolutely annihilate the game. Joey says Kingdom Hearts 1 is the best story of all of them. It's definitely the easiest to put together. Sphinx says I never thought of those, so you gave me a little bit more reassurance. Exactly. Whatever else they can throw. And if we can get something related to Marvel or Star Wars, that would also be fire. Panda-kun says if there would be a Moana map on Kingdom Hearts 4, it would be peak. Especially because you would probably be like island hopping too. I think that would be awesome. Kazarian says you gotta run an archipelago with me one time. Dude, honestly, I would love to do that. Yo, Joey, thank you for the share. I appreciate you for that. Oh, a surfing mini game would be so awesome. Let's go. You know what surfing mini game is not good? The fucking Stingray in Mario Galaxy. Tell me the surfing Stingray minigame in Mario Galaxy isn't the most frustrating motion control minigame ever. I have never had so much hatred for a minigame than that stupid stingray surfing. Joey says, I turned it way to Final Fantasy after Kingdom Hearts 1, took the Disney aspect out of it. Hey, Final Fantasy is fire. Lore says hesitation is weakness. Exactly. Sphinx says that's ball knowledge. That one, and then not only was the stingray surfing bad, the blooper, like the blooper, it's not really surfing I guess, but the bloopers in Super Mario Sunshine, how you could like jet, like the jet riding ones, Enrico Harbor, that one was also really rough. Like I felt like the control was so stiff, and so the way it worked was the obstacle course for the blooper jet minigame was square shaped, but the fucking blooper did like a big old round curve, so it was almost impossible to not slide onto the pavement and right off the water doing that stupid obstacle course. Zero, what's going on, Zero? Sphinx says, what about the hamster ball is also really bad, also pretty awful. Joey, what, there was bowling in Tekken? I didn't know about that. Zero, we're locked in, brother. I think my favorite mini game, like my favorite game within a game, is probably putting your luck at 10 and then just playing and then just winning every single hand of blackjack in New Vegas. Like, I usually always default to 10 luck in New Vegas just so I can go to the casinos and like get banned from all the casinos, because I just go to the blackjack table and just win every single match, or win every single hand. Zero, think of it this way, Zero. How else is he gonna be? Why do you think Titus is so good at swinging the sword right off the bat at the beginning of Final Fantasy X? This is his canon. This is his canon grind. This is a real deal. Adna says, I want to go get some breakfast real quick. Ooh, Adna, bring me a breakfast taco. I'm just down the street. Sphinx says, honestly, saying Kingdom Hearts got ruined because of Final Fantasy characters is the craziest thing I've seen in this chat. I hope we have some sort of Final Fantasy character in 4. Alex says that's awesome. I never thought about that. Joey says, I'm going to Vegas in a few hours. Oh, let's go, Joey. W Vegas. Let's go. I hope you have 10 luck in your special stats. Dude, Alex, New Vegas is literally Fallout New Vegas is my #1 favorite game of all time. Like, I absolutely adore Fallout New Vegas. More as buggy and broken as New Vegas is, I still adore it. Scat Daddy says canon event. Exactly, it's a canon event. Panda Coon says I have bad luck in gambling games. Me too, normally. Boo asks me, what am I doing? Boo, this is the tutorial of Kingdom Hearts 1, and I'm grinding all the way to max level here in the tutorial. Joey says it didn't get ruined, but they should have kept the Disney storyline in the games. Sphinx says we deserve a Final Fantasy world. That would be crazy. Sphinx also says it's easily the best Fallout. Argue with your mama. I think so. I think it's the best Fallout by far. Alex says it's so good. It is. Patrolling the Mojave will make you wish for a nuclear winter. Ooh, Adna's getting shawarma. Oh, I'm jealous. That sounds incredible. Panda Coon says, what if there was a Final Fantasy game? What if there was a Final Fantasy game where there are Kingdom Hearts characters? There should be. Alex says they were talking about making a new Vegas remaster with the show. Good. You can tell I'm tired. Keep yawning. I feel like I hate to say it, I want to believe it, but I have a gut feeling that Bethesda would rather remake 3 than remake New Vegas, because Obsidian was the main developers of New Vegas, and they've always kind of hated how I feel like Bethesda's always been jealous of how Obsidian was able to compile such an amazing legendary game in less than a year. When I feel like if you try to compare Fallout 3 to New Vegas, it's like night and day. Like, Fallout 3 is a fun game. I love Fallout 3. But New Vegas is so much better. It's so much better. And I feel like Bethesda like holds a lot of contempt for Obsidian for making a better game on the same engine. So I feel like we're more likely to get a 3 remake. Pandacoon says, imagine a reunion with Titus and Sora. Like, what you know what they could do, Pandacoon? Like, imagine taking, let's say the events of Final Fantasy X-2 don't happen, and let's say that not Dream Zanarkand, but you know, Titus, after fading, like reunites with Sora in some way, and they're both older or something. Like, there's definitely like fanfic level writing I'm talking about here, but there is, you know, potential. Big Boss, we are grinding to max level here at the beginning of the game so we can turn around and absolutely annihilate the whole game. You look tired. I appreciate the grind, big dog. I really want that 77. I really want 77 tonight. Sphinx says, don't remaster 3, remake all 3 as don't remaster 3 or remake 3 is all underground tunnels, I swear. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to love about 3. It just doesn't hold a candle to New Vegas. Darren says, I'm more of a Fallout 4 fan. Fallout 4 by far has the way better gunplay. Like, I will say this, Darren, is that if I'm playing New Vegas, I'm basically always using VATS, and if I'm playing Fallout 4, I almost never use VATS because I feel like the shooting is just so much better. So I see where you're going with that. Jeremy says, how long will this take to max? We're 120 something hours in, Jeremy, and we're not going to be done until 260 hours. Sphinx says Fallout 4 is the only one I could hear someone out on. Pandacoon says, damn, that would be so sick, and this shit's happening again with the Spark. Oh, maybe not that. Maybe not that. And Jeremy says, man, Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 2 on SNES would be such an awesome remake. Do you like the DS Final Fantasy 4, Jeremy? Sphinx says, it started the 3D games, it's just so out of date. Yeah, it is truly. Sphinx says, I never use VATS and I platinum the game, so to each their own. Holy. Oof. Jeremy says, New Vegas is absolutely goated. Let's go, dude. Let's go, Jeremy. Joe says, I'd say remake the DS games, but as a way to preview the new Kingdom Hearts 4 system. Hear me out. Oh, like 358 over 2 days? Jeremy says, good luck. I never played it. I didn't know the DS had or what I mean, so it was Final Fantasy 4 in Japan and it was Final Fantasy 2 for the US. Now everybody knows it is Final Fantasy 4, the one with Cecil. That was remade on the DS. Sphinx says, yeah, gang, I've done some crazy plats. That's awesome, Sphinx. You're a real gamer. Pandacoon says, Grandpa Sora versus Grandpa Titus. Imagine if they look like old man Yuji. They just still look totally youthful. Buff Toothy says they could remaster Final Fantasy. Dude, that's like the biggest. I agree with you, Buff Toothy, because I do love Dirge of Cerberus, but we both know that's the biggest possible pipe dream of all time. They would never waste their budget on that. Sad to say. As valid as I think you are, and I agree with you. The DS games are good. 358 over 2 days for story, but recoded for gameplay. No, I knew what you meant, Joe. You know, the at the very least, 358 over 2 days does deserve a remaster like Chain of Memories and Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop. So it is a shame that there isn't one. Saints is gonna go get a salami tray. Ooh, let's go. Cerberus, you mean, dude. Damn, I would love to do like a Devil May Cry marathon at some point. Just be like one large stream where we just play. Oh, so dude, Fansbear, are you at all familiar with Final Fantasy Dirge of Cerberus? Oh, I see. Dude, you know what? Fuck. I guess you're kind of right, Fansbear. Really, damn, I never even made that connection, brother. That is crazy. It's very, very Devil May Cry coded. That's awesome. That's a really cool comparison. Yeah, so that Dirge of Cerberus is fucking fire, dude. I don't know why people give it so much hate. It's a little clunky, but I thought it was fun. Yo, Alex, thank you for the hat and mustache. Wah, wah, wah. It's high noon. Jeremy says, yep, Cecil, Edward, Kane, Yang Sid, Fusoria, Golbez. Yep, they remade that on the DS, Jeremy. Look into it. Kyle says, anytime I bring up Dirge of Cerberus, no one's heard of it. It's a deep cut. It is a deep cut. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like we can all agree here to a certain extent that Vincent Valentine is just the shit. Devil May Cry always reminds me of Castlevania. I genuinely, you know what's crazy? I've never played Symphony of the Night, and I really want to play that game. I feel like everybody loves Symphony of the Night, and I'm missing out here. Devil May Cry, yeah. No, it's just a like a vibe overall. Castlevania, Devil May Cry, like anything that's like spooky vibes, you know what I mean? Alex says, all good, man. Love supporting people I like watching. I appreciate you for that, Alex. Thank you. Avi Nash says, Crisis Core, best filler game ever. My brother loves Crisis Core. Fansbear says, I still haven't played anything from Soft except Elden Ring or anything Bloodborne. You know what, Fansbear? I think, man, I'm guessing you would, if you wanted to stream Bloodborne, you would need to hook up the Elgato to the PS4. That's really because I don't think they're ever gonna port Bloodborne to PC at this point. I think we're like stuck playing it on 30 FPS on PS4 for the rest of time. I'm not sure why FromSoft doesn't want to port it, but they ain't doing it. It sucks. I think PlayStation just wants to have that as like a forever exclusive or something. It's a shame because to me Bloodborne has the best like aesthetic. It has the best like feeling to it. Something about Bloodborne, I like it more than Souls. Avi Nash says Zack was better than Cloud. Sorry, no, Zack is because Zack is the fucking OG, bro. Cloud is like cool. Cloud is cool. I love Cloud, but like he's just trying to be Zack. Yeah, he is like the younger brother, exactly. Panakun says a Kingdom Hearts game that you could create your own main character would be hella fun. Fansbear says I like retro games most of all. Man, you know what, fans? You should do like a. Now you need to. Fansbear, you know what you should do? Start playing like super hard retro games. Like start playing like Super Castlevania or fucking like Battletoads or Ninja Gaiden. Just start playing like absolute like ball crushers on stream and like make something related to dying, connect that to like stream interaction, so that way you know like you'll definitely be dying. Contra, yep, another one, Super Contra. Zulkai, we are like 30 minutes away from 77. I'm gonna stop stream once we hit 77 tonight. Riz, thank you for the share, Riz. I appreciate you for that. Let's go. I can't do it full time here. True that. Those that Newgrounds game that you're playing, man, I've never seen anything like it. The interactions I've been seeing you get playing that Flash game blows my fucking mind. PF Out says you're still at it. I've seen you on for like 3 weeks. I don't know how you keep going. At this point, TF, I'm so invested that like I need this. I need to see this through. I'm so excited. Fansbear says, oh my god, bro, 500k views, dog. Congratulations on that, man. That's incredible. What a fucking achievement. No wonder you've been on that grind. Holy. Zulkai, we're trying to, in general, we're getting to level 100. Like, the whole challenge of the grind is to get to max level, but for tonight specifically, I'm just trying to hit level 77. Scat Daddy says, dog, Ninja Gaiden was super hard. I remember playing that in elementary school. Super nostalgia. I've always wanted to play the Messenger because it's like basically a spiritual successor to old school Ninja Gaiden. Zulkai, thank you for the 2 roses. 2 roses. I feel like that should get that's probably gonna get you a lot of subscribers over there. I'm up 85 on TikTok in 30 days and 40k on YouTube in 1 week. But you've seen, yeah, dude. What did you say? What did you say you wanted to do when you hit? I can't remember exactly. What did you say when you wanted to hit when you hit that 100k follow milestone? You've been mentioning it offhand. I can't remember what exactly you wanted to do. Oh, you said you were gonna stop playing the Flash game, right? Once you hit 100k, you were actually gonna switch up on them. Once you hit the fucking milestone. Oh my god, dude, you're crazy for that, dog. You're so close. You're so close, dude. Buff Tooth, he says Square Enix can make so much money off of if they just put FF Dissidia on all systems for online. Yeah, they should do like a whole like little remaster of it. The game is 30 seconds long. Bro, it's got so much variety, bro. Where did you come up with the idea? Why that game? And then I think the #1 thing I take away from that stream is the fart effect for every follow. Sphinx says we back. Buff Toothy says Kingdom Hearts 4 better have Final. Agreed, Buff. Agreed. Fansbear says all I want is a Final Fantasy IX remaster. That's it. It's the best game they ever made. It deserves it. I would love to see an FF9 remaster. I feel like FF9 deserves a remaster before FF8 probably, because I don't think that FF9 gets enough love. What, Sphinx? What are you talking about? That's crazy. Is it the art style that you don't like, or? Scat Daddy says, "Oh, you platinumed it. Oh, that's right. You were talking about that earlier. You just mentioned this earlier. That's why you have beef with it." Scat Daddy says, "I downloaded Kingdom Hearts 3 a long time ago and I never played it, but I'm about to binge it." So, Scat Daddy, turn turn off the Disney, go to the settings and turn off the Disney attraction moves. They make the game way too easy. I cannot recommend you enough to turn those attacks off. Just look for it in the settings. Panda-kun says, which Final Fantasy game has like an open world battle system that's not like the clicking of skills? That would the first game that had that, Panda-kun, was like 15 basically. 15 and 16 are like that. Zubair says, brother, I literally beat the game and you're still at level 76. Zubair, we're so close to 77, I promise. Buff Toothy says, I like FF8 for the cards and the broken system. Fansbear says, it was my childhood game, Garnet. Darn it! See, but that carries, the nostalgia carries so much weight. It's so important. Like, I think that's more valuable than anything. If it's your childhood game or your first game, it doesn't matter what anybody else says about it. It just hits different. It hits different. Like for me, the way that Fansbear feels about Final Fantasy IX, that's Final Fantasy X for me. That was my childhood game, like my first PS2 game. It like changed my life, changed the way I viewed the world. You got this, Scat Daddy. I think you're gonna have a good time with it. You know, Above Toothy, I think the thing that intimidates me the most about fucking Final Fantasy VIII is the junction system. I don't understand it. It confuses the hell out of me. Price Gets Fit says, LOL, I wanted to do it, but it's a freaking grind. Bro, Price, I still have another 130 hours to go. We're over 120 hours in, and I still have another 130 to go. Buff Toothy says, why doesn't Square Enix give us a Japanese language for Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3? That would be fire. I would love to hear. I would love to see what the Japanese dub sounds like, without having to go watch like a YouTube compilation. Sphinx says, it's a love-hate relationship with me for 9. I definitely think your experience platinuming that game affected your outlook on it. I mean, just look at me. I haven't even wanted to play. As much as I love Final Fantasy 12, I haven't wanted to play it at all since I lost to Yasmat. Like, the platinuming of it was miserable for me at the very end. Oh my gosh, Earthbound is so good. I want to do a grind on Earthbound eventually. That's definitely on my list for sure. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 doom doom doom. Do boom boom boom. Doom doom boom 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 boom. I don't know. There's not a lot of games that have such a massive tonal shift. Like the vast majority of Earthbound is goofy, silly, fun, and then the ending, the very last level of Earthbound is honestly terrifying. Like Gygus is terrifying. That shit scarred me as a kid. Chris, thank you for the rose. 1 rose. Sphinx says, then you have FF7, which is a breath of fresh air, believe it or not. I could believe it. Ooh, Adna's back with the 2 shawarmas. Bro, where's my shawarma, dog? I told you I was down the street. Do you know, Fansbear, what happens to Pokey in Mother 3? Like, are you aware of like the continuation of the plot going into Mother 3? Fansbear also says, I would grind Kingdom Hearts, but I would emulate and speed up the game. Hey, that's fair. Yeah, the ending of Mother 3 is possibly one of the bleakest endings in all of video game history. It's the definition of bittersweet. Everything that happens to everybody in Mother 3 is very like eye-opening. Sphinx says, I've never been Earthbound and I know you're gonna freak out. I know I need to get back to it. Sphinx, you have to go and play. You have to see Earthbound through. It's such a good game. It's hard. You know what? I think if you're not ready for it, if you're not down to do a little bit of grinding, like, you will get your ass whooped, honestly. I heard he's secretly making a last scam. I hope that would be incredible. And hopefully it's not exclusively released in Japan, so we don't have to, you know, I hate that to this day the only way to play Mother 3 is to get that fan translation patch. Key, or I don't know if you want me to say X or Key, I am grinding Sora all the way to level 100 at the very beginning of the game. That's, yep, JB Bop, exactly. Sphinx says, I got to like the New York type of city. Oh, Forsyth. And I was stuck because of the levels. I need to get back to the grind. Fansbear says, have you seen the remaster of Earthbound 2 with amazing graphics? No, you should if you have a link to that YouTube video, I'd love, you should DM me that. JB Bop, we on that grind, brother. Sora is low-key just a parody of Titus, don't hate me. I mean, he's got, I see where you're seeing that with all the shorts and the chains and the belts. I see I see what you're going for with that. It's on an island, like it's very, very Final Fantasy X coded for sure. Foresight is like, I think Foresight is like halfway through the game. Like no, it's more like 2/3. I feel like Foresight is 2/3. I do. I know FF10 lore front to back. That all I will say to this day. to this day, if I want to cry, if I'm ever in the need to cry, I will watch the ending to Final Fantasy X. Like, no matter how many times I watch it, the ending of Final Fantasy X makes me cry every single, and that's not even a meme, it makes me cry every single time. It's crazy. JB Bop says, you took 120 hours to level up to 76. Impressive. It's been a grind, Jay. Been a grind. Chroma says, sounds like conversation topics are running very dry. You know, Chroma, after a while, my social battery just starts to chug along. I'm really, and I'm running off of a 13-hour shift at work too. They should have left it alone and then gave us hope for 10-2, making us get him back to kill. Is 10-2 considered? I mean, I guess it is canon. I guess I don't know. I do think it's kind of. I like 10-2. It is canon. Okay, so it is canon. Well. They kill him with the blitz ball. That's great. Love that. Love that. That's perfect. Like, exactly how I wanted that to go. Sphinx says Final Fantasy X is such a beautiful game. Genuinely, every single character is so enjoyable, and that's what makes a Final Fantasy. At Sphinx at the very end. Cause what is the dude that looks like Titus's name? What is it, like Shuyin, right? Shuyin is his name. She's chasing after. She's trying to bring Shuyin because she's hoping that it's Titus. I don't. It's just Yuna being like sad, basically. JB Bob says I may buy the game on Xbox too because I played it on PlayStation already. Dude, you gotta, bro, get it. I highly recommend having multiple copies. Do you know what the real halfway mark? We already passed it, Havoc. Hack OV, my bad. 75 was there's no, at the very end they do actually bring back Titus, but there's a character called Shuyin that she confuses for Titus throughout most of the game. it's not actually him. It's just Shuyin was like a real Xanarkin resident, like not the dream Xanarkin, the real historical Xanarkin. It's like a kind of a confusing storyline. Jay, we should be like 15 minutes. We're 15 minutes away. Fansbear says another banger is Toe Jam and Earl. I've heard, you know what? To this day, I've heard the name Toe Jam and Earl dozens of times, and yet I've never seen a single screen of gameplay from that. Old school, and I know nothing about it. Cataclysmic Spy says this must be taking forever. That's an understatement, Cataclysmic. Sphinx says, okay, so that's the only reason I like the game is that we get our king back. Hell yes. Yeah, Jay, Bebop, it takes 4 hours per level now. Basically a consistent 4 hours each time. When you walk away, you don't hear me say. Fansbear, would you be up for a co-op stream or would that interfere with your grind? I think for the sake of my sanity, we're gonna save co-op streams until the grind is over. I think because once we finish the grind, I'll have a lot more free time saved up to do co-op stuff. But yes, please, we definitely will. We will be rearranging co-op streams for sure. Jay, thank you for the heart. I love you. Thank you for the heart. I love you. I appreciate that, Jay. Rick says, damn brother, you've been clowning on Tide Pod. No way, you just called him Tide Pod, bro. I'm gonna call him Tide Pod now. That's awesome. Panacoon says, is there a game where you can use King Mickey? Is he ever playable? Sphinx says, I genuinely started bawling at the end. Exactly, Sphinx. Person whose name is a period. Bro, how long will it take to get to level 100? The total grind time is like 260 hours on average. Kakaro says, what's the purpose of getting 100 here? So we can turn around and annihilate the game, Kakaro. Bear, I saw your message as I was reading that comment, and that's what made me fucking laugh like that. Oh shoot, let's go! Let's go! 77, dude, we're so close to 80, man. Fuck yes, let's go. Hell yes. Adna says after the grind we should definitely try Subnautica 2 on co-op. I would love to, Adna, that sounds incredible. Hell yes, guys. 3 hours and 46 minutes. 100 is the max level. And Big Irish, I've done this same type of challenge on Final Fantasy 12. Sore ass and Tide Pod. Oh my god. You know what, fans, that reminds me, my homeboy Doc, he calls Titus tight ass. So you got sore ass and tight ass. Let's go get that safety save, guys, and I'll update the text on screen. Let me make sure I save over all my files. Dark Magician, thank you so much for the follow on Purple Guy, Dark Magician. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing good. Okay, safety save done. Let me update the text on screen. Big Irish, I got Vaughn to level 99 in the Damasco Western stand with no license points. I basically just used a dagger to get all the way to max level. That's not the right one. There we go. Hold on real quick, guys. Just updating the text on screen. Dude, let's go. 77, bro. Fuck yes. So happy. Oh. Big Irish, you can actually, I have the point I hit level 99 pinned to the, I did Dustia for a while, but it became inefficient because before you meet Pinello, you don't get to buy Phoenix Downs, and I did it before Pinello. Fansbear says, I played through 7 up to the desert where you meet Vincent and my disc was scratched. No, fucking old school gamer problems, man. That's brutal. But all right, guys. I have been awake for like 19 hours. I I need to get some sleep, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I love you all very much. We got 77, and hopefully, I'm gonna be off of streaming for the next couple of days because I'm gonna go out of town with my brother. But I'll be back on Wednesday. So love you all. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Good night, Adna.